south and the middle. Great Biafra people. But they kill it to idol worship and we lost the face of our God. And we were Lord in idol worship and the British entered it. Burning on the night, exploiting job people, trading by barter. You give me palm oil and the food, so them enter there. I brought in civilization, brought in job religion, and told us about America. I never knew them got a Nigeria motel with religious pretenders amongst our brethren, with denomination tear us apart. Building churches, schools and hospitals. We never knew we had to pay this much to be your slaves forever. Fighting against the schism. We fought so hard against the system. Fighting against the schism. But our lives have gone poor. At the very spot we left our God. Now it's the time to be restored. Great Biafra be restored. I want freedom for my people. Freedom for Biafra. I know Biafra. Land of the rising. Land of the rising sun. Biafra. My home, my father. The descendants of Abraham. Biafra. From father rising the rising. Descendants of Jacob. Biafra is a reality. My father,
why don't you tell them they want an independent Biafra? Oh, they're fighting for their freedom. So we throw everything to put them and ask us to come. Not by our own might, nor power, nor will, but by the grace of God.
back in 1940, amalgamation, colonial master, criminal master. I'm a syllable soldier, named Frederick Lugar. Brought together all them captives, including Jah people, them Yorubas and them Arimas, and so many other people called us Nigeria, Niger area. Oh, Nigeria, people with different religion, different beliefs, yeah, different in culture and tradition, different language, different in everything, overstanding under the line, first to coexist together. In the plant of confusion, describing the soil and the water, that can never mix that. Planting the covers, the representatives.
My name remains Mazi, Johnathan, Chinedu from Olu province of Biafra land. We are live and direct. This is where you hear the truth without being politically correct. We are apolitical here. That is why we are where we are today. Because immediately you start introducing political correctness, it will compromise. But far be it that we shall never do it. We owe it to humanity to speak the truth as it is, because this is the oath we have taken. To say the truth and nothing but the truth, even if it leads to our death. That is why we can proudly raise our heads and say we are whiter than white and whiter than snow. Therefore, I welcome each and every one of you. Welcome your friends, even your enemies, to listen to the gospel, because here we teach, here we enlighten, we make people understand the truth, we reveal the truth, we bear it, we bear it without hiding, because you shall know the truth and the truth shall set you free. The problem Nigerians have is in the brain. Black race in general, but Nigerians in particular, is in their head. It's in the brain, nothing more. The difference between a black man and a white man is in the brain. Nothing more. This one received enlightenment, whereas the other one never embraced it. That is the difference. That is why we have differences. Developed countries, we have developed countries, and we have underdeveloped countries in Africa. And that is what we are trying to reset the brain of our people. That we can do something to help our situation. Not only crying and begging and wailing, no. Not only going to church or going to mosque and praying to God, or going to shrine and praying that there will be miracle from heaven. No. God has finished the work of creation. Everything now is on the hand of a human being to continue the work of creation, creativity. That is why today you have technology, advanced technology. That is creativity, creation. And that is the will of God. That is the way God created man. But in Africa, mostly in Nigeria, people, they think they want God to come and breastfeed them. They are still calling unto God, God that have given you the brain, so that just for you to use your brain, and there ends it. Make good use of your brain, and you will be good. But people left their brain and continue going to church morning, afternoon, night, 7 days a week, looking for miracle, without knowing that the greatest miracle comes from your collectivity. Do you know what it is? Government. Government is your collectivity. Collection of people being governed, so that you can be productive the way God created you. Human being is the only animal that is capable of transforming his language, spoken language, into advanced technology for that matter. You see dogs, the way dogs have been right from time immemorial, right from 10,000 years back. That is the same way they are today. There is no way a dog can go into the kitchen and cook. It's impossible. Go to market and buy things by himself and come and prepare everything to eat. But they have been existing from time immemorial. Why? Because they are created like that. They cannot transform their language into advanced technology or technology. No, it is impossible. It is only human being that changes and changes things. I say, changes things, creates things. Because God gave human being a brain. Every human being is wired with the wisdom, the brain that should be capable of creating things. But now it depends on how you develop it. We are teaching you the basics, just the basics of developing your brain. You can never develop your brain unless you embrace enlightenment. Embracing enlightenment is subjecting everything to reason. That is it. Everything. Now you subject everything to reason, to human reason. You asking questions to understand things, being curious. That is when you embrace enlightenment. Being curious, it will make you think. But when you look at something, the way of a black race, black African Nigerians, you can be in a village, for example. In your village, you have maybe a gully in your own village. Inside that gully, people will believe, they believe right from time immemorial that that place is inhabited by evil spirit. So if you go there, evil spirit can catch you or you'll be eaten. And without asking, without curiosity, nothing, everybody continues believing it. Like in our place, there is one place we call Ugwogidi. Just like something like that. In a gully. People start believing it. If they, you get your children, you bear your children, you put him that superstition. And nobody cares. Nobody will ever care in order to go there to understand what is happening. Where are the demons? It's like that, it's like that. Whereas a human being is created with the ability in order to ask questions, to use brain. But you are using your own superstitiously. Believing on superstition. And one day, a white man will come all the way from thousands of kilometers from Britain. And when he visits that place, they will tell him, no, don't go there. If you go there, there is demon that will eat you. He will say, let me go and see demon. I want to even see demon. Let us fight. Because he embraced enlightenment. He knows that all these things are superstitious. That he is a human being that God put in control of this world. This world is for human beings. It's in the human realm, the physical realm. So you control it, you subdue it. It's even in the Bible. And the white man will go there, descend into that gully. Maybe he will be beaten by ants and anything, suffering. He will go there now and discover that there is diamond there. The people in that land since thousands of years, they never knew that there is diamond or gold there. The white man will come out and they say, hey, I saw a demon. Oh. Hey, I saw a demon. Please, I want even this demon. I want to, in order to pursue it from your village, I want to buy this land. And they will foolishly sell it to him. Oh, this man don't know anything. He will buy the land, correct. Now, before you know, he will bring machineries to start mining diamond. But tomorrow, people will say, no, this is our land. It's our gold. It's our this and that. Because they are foolish. Do you understand? It's a simple example. Something that had been there for thousands of years, but because of lack of enlightenment, people still believe superstition. That this place, if you go there, this and that, and everybody relaxes without making use of the brain God have given to them and the authority. Because God gave human beings authority in order to subdue the world. Subdue. We say subdue. When you are advancing, in technology, when you are discovering things, you are doing the will of God by subduing. People that discovered, invented different medicine, different things, they are doing the real will of God. Because they are making use of their brain, subduing the world. But you that think you are highly spiritual, you are highly religious, believe in only belief. We are no more in the era of belief. We are in the era of discovery, making use of your brain. That is why black Africa, we are backwards. The same thing, people will be doing the same thing for thousands of years without changing. They born children, they infuse them with this kind of mentality. That is why you go to places, you see people still pounding with mortar. Yes, it's traditional, but people never even try to change it. They are using the same thing, pounding, suffering, the same suffering from thousands of years, from year to year, from decade to decade, from century to century. The same thing. They are, no person ever think, okay, let us change this thing. You know, we are suffering now. Can't we? Now you ask why people are going to school. People in Africa, that is it. But here we want you to understand that we are the author of our own destinies. God put us into this world, all of us together. Do you understand? Sorry, I was regulating something at the background. But as I was saying, do you know that God created this world for everybody? I don't know whether you understand. People, this earth is for everybody. When you hear the partition of this world, you know, Africa was colonized by, Nigeria colonized by Britain. They created Nigeria. Because they have wisdom more than you. Otherwise, why didn't you go and colonize them first? The world is a free world. It is now that they have gotten power, everything, now they put restriction. It's how it's supposed to be. They put restriction. Before there was no restrictions. Anything you can do, you do it. Even to this time. If you want to, if you can discover and be powerful, do it. The world is a free world for everybody. But you cannot do all these things without discipline, without having a nation, a base. That is the thing. The Europeans, they were smart enough. They opened eye. They understand the will of God in man to man. They understand the command of God to man, that you should subdue the world, go and discover. And they sent their people to go and discover everything. Before sending their people, they first of all embraced enlightenment. That is why they changed, their mentalities were changed. After changing their mentality, now embracing reason, subjecting everything. It doesn't matter where it comes from, whether it comes from the man of God, whether it comes from the man of demon, whether it comes from the man of Muhammad, everything, they don't care. They subject it to reason, if to logics and reason, logic and reason, and they ask questions, so that the best argument wins. That is reasoning, reason, subjecting everything to reason. From there now, they start, people with higher logics and reasoning start excelling, start being respected. That is where you see people, why you hear people today, they establish theory, mathematical theories, scientific theories, and experiments. That the principles are being used, still being used to today in engineering, in mathematics, in everything. Do you understand? So, what I'm telling you is, here we want you to embrace enlightenment. That is the basics of building a society. That is the basic thing for human being, for us. In order to excel, you must embrace enlightenment as a people. Otherwise, you can do nothing. You can't do nothing, because with enlightenment, that is development. That is civilization. You become advanced. That is advancement in human history. Do you know that there was a time in human history when human beings were just hunter-gatherers? The same thing like animals. moving from one place to another. They are eating from the fruit of the soil only, raw like that. Anywhere they see rain and water and this and that, they go. They see fruits, they eat. They see tubers, they eat. They take it. If that one finishes, if they squander everything there, they now move to another place, wandering, nomads, until people started settling one place, planting. That is human advancement. But it's a pity that the Fulani, they are still nomads. They are still stuck in all those Neanderthal era. Most of them. There are Fulani city dwellers. But their culture, they still continue in that culture of element today. And they are proud of it. They should be ashamed of it, yes. Because we are no more in all those times when, you go and everybody is like a jackal. So as I was saying, this world is a free world. It was. America today, when did they start? 19th century. You start answering America. People were there before. But they didn't know that, they didn't know indigenous people were there. And they were people from another part of the world just come and invaded them. Australia, the same thing. They have the Aborigine before. It wasn't Australia. They have tribes. They had tribes until foreigners from nowhere came and invaded them, displacing northern nations there and lording it over them till today. It becomes their nation, their country. So the difference between those colonized and the colonizer is just the brain. The colonizers, they took the step, the normal human steps, while the other people were just sitting down enjoying nature without looking beyond their horizon. That is what we are trying to infuse in you today, hearing my voice, in order to make you think wide. How? By thinking how things are working. By thinking that in this situation we are we supposed to be like that? What should we do in order to change the status quo? That is the rhetorical question that you should be asking yourself. And that is why you are a human being. Please, I will be right back before I continue. Welcome back, please. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA service coming to you through the auspices of Radio Biafra London. We must continue. Before I continue, please, we must pray. We must pray. Our Father who art in heaven, the creator of the whole universe, Chukwu Okike Abiyama, we have gathered once again in your presence. The God of our forefathers, we thank you, O Lord, for what you are doing using our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Okukano. Therefore, Chukwu Okike Abiyama, I commit this hallowed platform into your care. This is where we worship. Where we worship you in truth and in holiness. Behold the people that are listening. Lord, this is our intentions are clear and justified, because we want our people to embrace reason and logic. We want our people to live the way that you made us to live, naturally, to be advanced. Because when you told people, when you commanded human beings to subdue the world, which means you say advance, go into the world and advance, make advancement. That is what we are trying to institute right from here in this hallowed platform. It is an uphill battle in order to restore our lost dignity, because they created Nigeria in order to give us, impose on us an identity which we didn't know. But here we are trying to open the eyes of people to understand that they are princes and princesses, that they shouldn't be created by a foreigner, that we have our natural identities which we should retake back and advance. Therefore, Chukwu Okike Abiyama, help us achieve this. Destroy those that are bent on destroying us. Kill them that are bent on killing us. That at the end, that zoological republic called Nigeria will be destroyed, and through the ashes we rise the different nations that are being caged in that quagmire called Nigeria. Thank you, Chukwu Okike Abiyama, for in your name we have prayed. Ise, Ise, Ise. Once again, I welcome each and every one of you to today's edition of Radio Biafra HAUSA service, coming to you through the auspices of Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Johnathan Chinedu from Olo province of Biafra land. Our leader is Mazi Nnamdi Okukano. Do you see how it is beautiful to call Mazi something that, you know, before, you know, who promoted this Mazi first? He was promoted by Bono Jike, and now promoted by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. People now, our people now are taking pride answering Mazi. Do you see how glorious it is? When you go back to your roots, to where you belong, it is highly beautiful. Do you understand? Otherwise, before, people will be answering chief doctor, carpenter, this and that, PhD holder. Rubbish. Simple Mazi, very respectable. That is why we give kudos who kudos is due. We give kudos to Mazi Bono Jike, who also advised Nnamdi Azikiwe not to follow the way he was going, but he was shaking his head and said, no, I know more than you. I am Zik of Africa. Also, we give the heavy kudos to Mazi Nnamdi Okukano, who is leading this glorious movement. I'm telling you. Therefore, we must continue. We must continue. Before I continue, because as I'm waiting for my comrade Mazi Jacob, I will start by making my usual remark, but before that, please let me regulate some certain things at the background before it gives me problem. Just hold on a bit. Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA service coming to you through Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Johnathan Chinedu. I will go directly by telling you, making my usual remarks. Please stop referring to these people as the House of Fulani. There is nothing like House of Fulani as a people, as a race, as a nation, as a tribe. They are two different tribes. Two different tribes. The Hausas are very big and populous tribe, whereas the Fulani are very little minority. Very little minority. Do you know, I had somewhere in the news that the Fulani, you know what they are doing? They are establishing a Fulani phone, a Fulani phone radio in West Africa. Listen, you know, when you hear certain things, you think it's a joke. You know, as we have a Anglophone, have Francophone, the Fulani, they are busy establishing their nation, and that their Fulani nation is to subdue others. People don't understand their work, what the Fulani means to people. What the Fulani, their ambition is to subdue you, colonize you, as they are doing in Nigeria. That is why they are using the resources in Nigeria. They lay their hands on Nigeria resources, sponsoring they call it Fulani phone. It's true. It's true. Make your research. It's true. They say they are establishing a radio. That in order to talk with their Fufude, they talk to every Fulani. They call it. They are establishing Fulani phone in West Africa, or in Africa in general. So they are distinct. Where do they get money, funds doing this? It's in Nigeria, in your backyard, in our land. People don't understand what we are fighting against. They don't understand. When you call them the House of Fulani, you are even doing the house as a very big disservice, because they don't have the same character. The Fulani you see, I'm telling you, they are very mischievous, nepotistic in nature. Very treachery and trickish. People used to, misunderstand them, with the house, or calling them the Hausas. When they see Hausa, they think they are Fulani. They call them Hausa Fulani. You are wrong. The Hausas, they don't have problem. Unless those that have been corrupted, their bloodlines have been corrupted by the Fulani. A pure Hausa man have no problem. I'm telling you, it's truth. They don't have problems. But every bad quality is in the Fulani. You don't understand. They are establishing Fulani phone in Africa, which is no more as you are answering Anglophone. Oh, I'm English speaking. The other one is Francophone, French speaking. The other one is Lusophone, Spanish speaking and Portuguese speaking. The Fulani, they are laughing you. They maintain who they are. And that is what I preached the other day: resistance, dominance. This world, as I said before, is a free world. You do what is good for you if you can resist it, if you can be able to, continue being consistent. The Fulani, they are little by little they are doing the way they are going. Believe you me, if this had it been not for IPOB, let me tell you one thing: in the next 100 to 200 years, you will see our land ravaged. Everywhere is Fulani controlling everything. Our great grandchildren will be calling them, oh, these are our masters. They will be bowing down to them. They will forget the history that there was a time that there were races, Igbo race, that were very hardworking. The same way we are now speaking of Hausa hardworking as history. That is why when you wake up in the morning, kneel down and thank God for Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Thank God for him and pray for him. Because what he did is something that, raising awareness, that is the highest thing you can do for people. Raising awareness, making people to understand that they are in danger, making people to understand the situation they are in. Awareness. Just like when fire is burning in a house, somebody is in a room, he didn't know, maybe on music high, was in air condition, he locked all his rooms, enjoying, dancing, music was blaring. Somebody will just come. Hey, so start knocking at the door. Boom, 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 boom. Do you understand that you are in danger? Do you understand? Immediately, once the person hears that heavy noise, the person will open the door, albeit in all the smoke. He will run away, run out, and he will owe his life to that person that saved him. That because he raised awareness that there is danger, or there was danger, which he didn't know. Otherwise, he would have been consumed. That is raising awareness. You might be playing, joking, eating, whereas danger surrounds you, you don't know. I hope you remember what happened to our people in 1966. People were murdered, slaughtered like animals. Our people, Biafrans, were slaughtered in the north. People that didn't know what happened. People that were not aware that there was danger because they were ignorant of their situation, of the political situation in the country. They were doing buying and selling, going their normal businesses, going their school, teaching. Doctors were, oh no, we are good here. Not knowing that they didn't understand the political situation in the land. That is ignorance. And they say it didn't concern me. What have I to do with the situation in the Gawa? Is for them, not knowing that he himself is in danger. That is what our leaders have done, to tell us the truth about our situation. Now it's for us to collectively do something about it as human beings, and that is what we are doing. Therefore, please stop calling these people Hausa Fulani. You are helping the Fulani by referring to a whole HAUSA race, calling them, amalgamating, forcing them together with the HAUSAs. Though the Fulani, they confuse and deceive the HAUSAs to death, they turn them into street beggars. Do you understand that? They turn the HAUSAs into street beggars. But today, the Fulani today, now they are forming their own Fulani phone. That's their nationality. Fulani phone, Fulani. When you are busy answering another person's identity, oh, you're Nigerian. They are busy on the ground creating their own nation. Consolidating their own nation. That is colonization. Do you know that? Do you think that the British colonized our land under one day? They came through just like this, exactly like this. No. They arrived, and people were surprised. Which kind of people are these? They said, no, we come for peace. So we are, just. They started learning some of our ways of life. Maybe, Ipob, doing different things, and people were laughing. Man, they said, no, we are together. Okay, just allow us. We need a land to stay, to build, just to sleep for the night. And our people say, this will go. They give them. Little by little. It didn't take one day. It took years, if not decades. Little by little, they were encroaching. Oh, we come for business. Oh, no, we have to live side by side. No, we come to sell. Look at Miro, we look at Chinedu. Before you know, now they took hold of everything. Start making lives of our people miserable. That is what the Fulanis are doing. They are consolidating. Through politics, they are consolidating. Now in Nigeria, they can boldly do anything they want. They carry guns as they want in our land. No, they are above the law. Because they feel that they have consolidated. And they are still doing it. Because they can use your so-called governors in order to kill you. They can use your people in order to deal with you. And those people, they will think that they are doing, they are doing something good. Some of them, anyway. But most of them, they know what they are doing. That they are tools in the hands of the Fulani. Please stop calling them the Fulani, the House of Fulani. Call them their names. The Fulani are very big, very minority, a minority tribe that is there controlling everybody. It's not normal. It's not normal. This is why we are doing what we are doing. Because when you look at why we are doing what we are doing, why are we scattered all over the world? People say no, everybody in Nigeria is suffering. Every part of Nigeria is suffering the same thing. I said no. Even in Southeast or Biafra land, in Nigerian statistics, our land is the most progressive, where people live more better. Yes, but what is there is that thing they say living better for us is nothing. We want to exploit our capacity, which we are not given in Nigeria. That is the thing. You cannot tell me because Fulani, they are beggars. You people are hardworking. You and the Fulanis are beggars. Now, why are you complaining? We complain because that hardworking, we don't have. We should be more higher. We should be competing like countries like Japan, South Korea. But lo and behold, we are still there trying to, be called, okay, let us work together. Somebody from Jigawa who is called to enter Unity School, Nigerian school, Nigerian Federal School. Now, you see our person, we need to score almost 200 and something points, and you are telling me that it is normal. Quota system is killing us because we are not given the same opportunity. We are restoring our nation whereby everybody will be given equal opportunity. That thing you can do it. No limitation. As far as you are the best, take it. That is what we are fighting for. Not you people everywhere is marginalized. No, you are wrong. People get it wrong all the time in what we are doing. The situation we are, no matter that Nigerian standard, they say, okay, Ipob man is high in the situation, but we don't want to measure in Nigerian standard. It's just like a jet fighter trying to compete with what do you call it? Moblet motorcycle. Now, because you have moblet, now the jet fighter have to be grounded and be pushed. You know, you push the jet fighter so that it will be rolling, and now you say, okay, we are equal. No, don't worry. The jet fighter never give you his capacity, his capability. Nigeria is weighing us down. Do you understand that? Nigeria is weighing us down. They are just as our leader said that Nigeria, you know, the Almajiris, they sit down, they bring down everybody to their level, and that is a problem to us. Now you have people that are in our land that are feeding on this thing. Because of this thing, they are feeding. They are, you know, they are gaining on this thing. Now they want everybody, no, cool down. We have to achieve it little by little, and we say no, because we are not wired like that. We are not created like that. We are created to fly, but you are making us to crawl. It's impossible. It's not normal. We shouldn't accept it because we are human beings. Our system and your system is not the same. Nigeria is hewing us down. We are trying our best, but that our best is nothing. In Nigeria, it can nothing. We should be who we are and allowed to be who we supposed to be. That is what we are clamoring for, so that we can excel. Because we are just like jet fighter, MiG fighters, now trying to compete with moblet. You know, moblet that can go only highest, it goes 30 kilometers an hour, 30 or 40 highest. But you see jet fighters that can go Mach 2 up to going to 2,000 kilometers an hour. Now you want these two things to compete, because you are having moblet. Please wait me. You draw down the jet fighter and say, don't move. Let us instead. I will be riding and you will be pushing at just 1 kilometers an hour. Now you want these two things to compete, because you are having moblet. Please wait me. You draw down the jet fighter and say, don't move. Let us instead. I will be riding and you will be pushing at just 1 kilometers an hour. Now you want these two things to compete, because you are having moblet. Please wait me. You draw down the jet fighter and say, don't move. Let us instead. I will be riding and you will be pushing at just 1 kilometers an hour. Now you want these two things to compete, because you are having moblet. Please wait me. You draw down the jet fighter and say, don't move. Let us instead. I will be riding and you will be pushing at just 1 kilometers an hour. Now you want these two things to compete, because you are having moblet. Please wait me. You draw down the jet fighter and say, don't move. Let us instead. I will be riding and you will be pushing at just 1 kilometers an hour. Now you want these two things to compete, because you are having moblet. Please wait me. You draw down the jet fighter and say, don't move. Let us instead. I will be riding and you will be pushing at just 1 kilometers an hour. Now you want these two things to compete, because you are having moblet. Please wait me. You draw down the jet fighter and say, don't move. Let us instead. I will be riding and you will be pushing at just 1 kilometers an hour. Now you want these two things to compete, because you are having moblet. Please wait me. You draw down the jet fighter and say, don't move. Let us instead. I will be riding and you will be pushing at just 1 kilometers an hour. Now you want these two things to compete, because you are having moblet. Please wait me. You draw down the jet fighter and say, don't move. Let us instead. I will be riding and you will be pushing at just 1 kilometers an hour. Now you want these two things to compete, because you are having more blood. Please wait me. You draw down the jet fighter and say, don't move, don't move. Let us, instead, I will be riding and you will be pushing your jet 10 kilometers an hour. Now you want these two things to compete? Because you are having more blood. Please wait me. You draw down the jet fighter and say, don't move, don't move. Let us, instead, I will be riding and you will be pushing your jet. Two things to compete? Because you are having more blood. Please wait me. You draw down the jet fighter and say, don't move, don't move. Let us, instead, I will be riding and you will be pushing your jet fighter. I think I had problem. I don't know what is happening. I had problem with. I don't know that I was off, but I think that I'm now restored. I hope people can now hear my voice. Sometimes I don't know what is happening. Sometimes, honestly, when you are speaking, you think that you are going out. I don't know that you are no more going out, but I think it's restored because my system is showing me green. Before it was showing me another thing, yellow. I didn't know. Please, I need confirmation that my voice is now coming out. I need confirmation. This is something I don't understand. I need confirmation, please, that my voice is coming out clear, because we don't need no distraction. It happens anyway. My system now is showing me green. I need confirmation that my voice is coming out. Please just inbox me. Please. I need confirmation that my voice is coming out. Let me check. Let me check. It's okay. Yes. Yes, it's okay. Okay. Let me see. It's okay. No. I don't know. Please, I don't know. Please. Okay. It's very clear. Yes, it's very clear. It's going. It has come back. Please bear with me anytime that this thing you let me know, because it's very clear now. So now, as I was saying, As I was saying before, the topic of my submission today says national interest presides over personal interest. National interest presides over personal interest. Or national interest should preside or have precedence over personal interest. Please. That is the topic of my submission. I'm trying to make sure that my voice is coming out, of which it is. Okay. You know, people falsely call Nigeria a nation. It's not. Sometimes when you listen to people that you know better, and you hear them calling Nigeria our nation, it becomes laughable. I'm telling you, it becomes laughable. Nigeria is not a nation. Nigeria is a contraption. It's a creation, a foreign creation imposed on people. Contraption. That is it. Do you know the way that Australia came to that part of the world and imposed themselves on the tribes there, the aborigine, name them Australia, start killing and displacing indigenous people. That is what happened in Nigeria. But the difference is that British, they didn't stay in Nigeria. Rather, they came. You know what they committed in Nigeria is horrible. You never see it any other place. If they are there, they come to Nigeria and stay there. It's another thing altogether. We believe, okay, they conquered us, and they stay. They are there. They are here with us. It will be highly palatable. But coming to form a country, force you to be in a country with others that you are not supposed to be, dwarfing your growth. That is crime against humanity. It's called Britain. In short, people, I don't know where radical lawyers are. They should sue Britain for even creating Nigeria. I'm telling you honestly. Because they committed cultural genocide. Making people imposing identity that is not for them. Foreign identity. Everybody is hustling to be Nigerians. And that thing is hurting everybody. Do you understand? So, today I'm talking about national interest presiding over personal interest. You know, a nation, simple definition of a nation is a large body of people united by common descent. Listen. History, culture, or language, inhabiting a particular country or territory. Do you understand? A nation must, you know, one of the characteristics is it must be united by either common descent or at least one or all of above. One of these or all of the above. Common descent, that is common ancestry, common history, common culture, common language, inhabiting a particular place or you must be, you know, you must be united in one of these at least. But in Nigeria, do we have all this? No. What do we have in common with the Fulani? Nothing. No, I say nothing, nada, nient, nothing. And you are calling us, we have to be one country with them. Is it not absurd? You are imposing on people. You sue British government for committing cultural genocide in Africa, in Nigeria, in a place they call Nigeria today. I don't know where are the radical lawyers. We're supposed to do this. Because they formed the country, they forced people to be, they should have been there. Britain should have been inhabiting in Nigeria. I know that, yes, all of us are there. They conquered us, they are there. Instead of being there by proxy. being there by proxy. They left. Once you are not on ground, you can commit any atrocity. It doesn't concern you. Do you think that at least if the British are living, you will have white people, British, that have been living in our land? Do you think that they will allow oil to be drilled in that way, damaging the environment? Do you think that they will allow it? Because it will be affecting them no matter what. They will never allow it. That is why I say they committed cultural genocide, environmental genocide. They are still committing. Now, as I say, the nation is a large body of people united by common descent, history, culture, or language, inhabiting a particular country or territory. Let me tell you this. Our personal, I can compare this nation and personal interests with our national interests. When I talk of nation, no, please do not call Nigeria, because Nigeria is not a nation. It's not our nation. We are being forced to be Nigerians. We have tried since 1914. It cannot work. It cannot work. We tried everything to be Nigeria, but it cannot work. That is why we are going back to take our natural identity, identify with the people that we are naturally bound together as a nation. That is Biafra. And others should do the same. The Duduwa should do the same. The other people, Kararafa Republic, should do the same in the Middle Belt. Ariwa Republic, they should do the same. Because these are nations that are being bound in that quagmire called Nigeria. Our personal interests and our national interests. Let me make these comparisons. You see, in a body, you're a human being. Your body is comprised of millions, if not billions, of cells. Cells, the unit of life. Cell. That your body is working is because of billions of cells that is in your body, each performing its activities. Our cells are useless without the body, and our body is made up of billions of cells. Therefore, in as much as you are called a human being, talking, walking, as I'm talking now, I am doing this, I'm a body, and this body comprised of billions of cells. Some of those cells form organs, different organs. But I'm a body. When they tell you what is your identity, you bring out your identity is your body, it's who you are. But inside you, you have billions of cells that is functioning in unison. That is how we're supposed to be our national interests and personal interests. You are nobody without a nation. You are nobody. You are nobody without a nation. Do you understand that? You are nobody without a nation. If you want, you can be successful, you can be individually. You can be successful and very gallant and very handsome or very beautiful, but without a nation, you are nobody. Because once people will ask you, where do you come from? And there, the stuttering will start. Do you understand that? Oh, you're a billionaire in the United States. Now they ask you, but where do you come from? You start stuttering. From Africa. They say, where in Africa? Where is your nation? No, Nigeria. Oh, no. You'll be stuttering, stammering. Because you know that your nation is not there. They force you into a contraption which you didn't belong. That is why I say, when a body dies, a lifeless body, when a body dies, the cells becomes useless. When a body, a human being dies, so the cells, they are no more working, they becomes useless. Death will come through season of the heart, and thereby other cells will die and rotten. They will no more function. The cells become useless. That is exactly what happens in Nigeria. Nigeria is dead. Nigeria have been, people have been trying to make Nigeria be alive, but unfortunately it's rotten. That is why people now, Nigerians now with money, they go overseas and buy nationality, citizenship. In Malta, in Cyprus, even in the US, everywhere. They have money, they buy. Because they know that their nation, they don't have a nation. Their natural nation is dead. Or their contraption, which they force them to be, is dead. Instead of them to revive their natural nations, they think that going to take another nationality will solve the equation. Let me tell you, God created human being for us to be creative. Do you understand? For us to do things by ourselves. When you bear a child, as a baby, you give her a breast. You give her breast. It will be sucking breast. At a time you say no, you are both sucking breast. You stop. I stops. He start walking. He start walking, standing, walking, going to school. Maybe the first day the child goes to kindergarten, he will be crying, and you'll be petting him or her. You'll be petting him, and after a time, he will be accustomed to going to school, and he will love it. He'll be growing, reaching to some stage. Maybe sometime in the kindergarten or in the primary school, if he come and complain to you that somebody beat me, you take over. You say, why should somebody beat you? You go and report to the teacher. But a time comes in the university, you cannot complain any longer, because you tell her, you are of age. Stop complaining to me. Do something about yourself. It's not everything that I can do, I should be doing for you. Do you see how God created human beings? At the early time, things were happening, miracles were there, even angels were working with human beings, helping human beings as a baby. But this time around, human beings have matured. But it is only in Africa, in Nigeria, that people are still calling for divine intervention. Oh God, give us electricity. Oh God, let this road be done. Oh God, we pray. And they are praying for something that could be done by them, by human beings. That is why I tell you, without a nation, you don't exist as a human, as a single person. It doesn't matter, be a billionaire. It doesn't matter anywhere you are. Without your nation, you don't exist. That is why people are trying to get identity, at least. If your identity is rotten, you are nothing. That is why Nigeria, once you hold Nigerian passport, it doesn't matter whether you are Dangote. Go at the airport and bring out your identity. The way people are respecting you, you never, maybe you are in the flight, people are respecting you. Oh, you are talking. They never know really who you are. But when you are in the line, you bring out your passport. That green passport. That is the tug of war. It starts. The whole people, they look at you, they tell you, please sir, move this side. Stand there. Why? It's not about you, because you are just like a cell walking in the body. The body is sick. The body is rotten. So it will affect every single cell in the body. Do you understand that? That is why our national interest should preside over your personal interest. People don't understand this in our land. That is why they put their personal interest above our national interest. Do you think that people putting their lives in line in order to rescue their nation, in order to build their nation, do you think that they are crazy? Just imagine. Do you think that Mandela and co, all of them that are jailed and others that are killed, that were killed in South Africa, that they were crazy? Don't you think that Nelson Mandela could have been, could have worked together with the apartheid government? He was a bright lawyer. He could have been working with them, collaborating with them, living good as a person. But he knew that he cannot do that because his nation is rotten. Do you understand that? He cannot collaborate with foreigners in order to put to perpetual shame his nation. You know, in Nigeria, they tell you government work, you know, they carry am for head. You carry am for back so that if he heavy you throw am. It's only in Nigeria you hear all these kind of things because they know that Nigeria is imposed and imposed identity to everybody. Do you understand that? Therefore, why we are doing what we are doing is to restore our identity, is to restore our dignity. Our identity is our nation. Do you think that Mazi Kanu is crazy when he led his life? When he sacrificed his life and the lives of his parents for the restoration of a nation that we should be proud of. If he wants, he can be, he's a bright person. He's a British citizen. Before even instituting Radio Biafra, London. He's a British citizen. He could be living like others. Making merry, making money. But he know and understand that, look, if I don't do this, my nation, I don't have a nation. I will be classified with the same thing they classify others. Do you understand? That is why he know that, look, we should first of all put our national interests, have a nation first. Because when you have a nation, the cells are lively. When you have a good body, when you are in gym, you treat yourself, you're okay, you do your exercises, eat well, healthy food, the cells will be working very well. That is the same thing. You know, like I said the other day, you can be a reverend father that knew no sin right from birth till your age, maybe you are 50 years or 60 years. But because you have a Nigerian passport, imagine how shameful. You will bring your Nigerian passport, they will check, I'm a reverend father. They see that you are a reverend father. But they will still tell you, please stay there. Because we never can tell. You might be a terrorist. You might be a terrorist that is pretending to be a reverend father. Why are they doubting you? Because of the nation, the country you call, the place you call your country is sick and rotten. That is why the whole cells are sick. Do you understand? But you see, once you carry American passport as an American citizen, you travel. Maybe that person is an ex-convict. He was a killer. Maybe he served jail for 20 years and came out and was issued passport and traveled. At the point of entry to that country, once he bring out his passport, American passport, no questions, because the body is healthy. That is why the cells, it doesn't matter. Even if each cell, one cell is weak, the body makes it, makes it look better, look good. And that person will be respected. But later we then know that this person you are seeing is a sinner, is a criminal. But because the body is good, the body, the nation, his identity, his country is good, they cover him. Do you understand that? Do you understand what I'm saying? That is why it is good, if it's for the interest of everybody, for everybody to engage in this sacrifice. Sacrifice for national interest. You see people that are trying to put their private personal interests above their nation. These are very bad individuals. Look at our land today. Look at our land today. You see the governors. What they are there is to try to maintain Nigeria. After all, the other day, Dave Omah, he said that they are there to uphold the tenets of the Nigerian constitution. They are not there to do the wishes of the people. How can somebody stupidly say so? That is what they are doing. They don't care whether all their people are being slaughtered and killed. As far as they are maintaining their personal interests, their political position, it doesn't care, it doesn't matter. And you see people that are lining up on this. When you see what Wazirike said, You know, I watch the statements, the latest statements, and I really know that there are some Igbo people that are sick. I'm telling you honestly. You know, before he supported the killing of our people in Obibo. God Almighty. He supported the killing of people in Obibo. He said that, you know, why he started the Biafra 1999 is for the killing of our people in the north. But now he has memorandum of understanding with the northerners that they no more be killed. And everything is over, it's okay. But he never tell you about why we don't have we are neglected nationally. That we are marginalized. That they put ceiling in our limit. I mean, they put ceiling as our limitation. No, all those ones, they don't care. That the slaughter is, after all, you know what was he say? He said, no, they can even kill you. They can, that the killing have stopped. Killing of Igbos have stopped. Although sometimes they can kill just very few. Look at how somebody is equating people's lives. They can just kill some very few Igbos. Just very few. It can happen. They can rape our women, few women in the bushes. That is not a cause for alarm. It doesn't matter. All these things can happen. And you start looking at people. Sometimes when people in that Zoom, when they speak, you wonder how their mentality is. Do you know that a life, is what you cannot value one single life? Do you know how we took America? Do you know the resources it took America to organize in order to rescue one person, only one person, being kidnapped in northern part of the zoo? Do you know what it took them? Do you know that the risk are there that some people can be killed, could be killed in that operation, but they did it because one life is equivalent to everything. You understand? You cannot give value to one life. There is no option. Do you understand me? So, what am I saying here? That these people, they put their personal interests. They put their personal interests over the national interest, our national collective interest. Do you understand me? They put their personal interest as far as they have arrived. He have his hotels everywhere, taking his rent. They are, he don't care now. He's okay. He is a professional freedom fighter. Anywhere things they will call him, he will make statement, and that is it. That is it. Do you see how our people are selfish, and that selfishness is demonic? They don't see things as at a broader level. There is this thing I want to play for you, so that you understand. There is this lady that was, he said she was harassed by police in Aba. He's a journalist, and she was talking the story. Please, I want to say something. I want us to understand something here. I want us to understand something here. Listen.
And nothing has been done to the man who did this to me. They were stopped by some police officers around Obo Hill in Abia State. These men asked us where we were coming from and why we were out that late. We told them that we were coming from church and that we were on our way home. these men said we should come down from the bus. A pregnant woman who was sitting close to me, because I was sitting at the back with my family, and then the woman too, said they should allow her go home, that she was tired, that she was coming from church. Before I knew what was happening, a policeman dragged this pregnant woman out of the bus. A pregnant woman. And that was when I spoke up and I said, no, you don't handle a woman like that, let alone a pregnant woman. As we were still talking about it, a police woman came and started boxing this pregnant woman. I'm talking about folded her hands and started boxing her, saying she was not the first person to be pregnant. As a matter of fact, that she has been pregnant before. This female officer was identified as Norma. While I was still trying to settle this case, they already dragged another man from the vehicle into the police station. As soon as I realized that, I turned around and I ran into the police station, following them. And I told the police officers that, I told them, I'm a journalist, and I am telling you that there is nothing, no crime that any of us in this vehicle have committed. We are coming from church. I identified myself as a journalist, yet it did not matter. I had my ID card that said I was working with Magic FM, Abba. I had my national identity card that proves that I am a normal Nigerian, a legitimate Nigerian. It didn't matter. They dragged this man into their detention. I was still trying to talk when another police officer from behind, with a cane, started flogging me. And did all of these things to me. What crime did I commit that I said this man did not commit anything? Let him go. This officer dragged me out of the place, tore my clothes, exposed my bottom to the world. Oh.
Let me stop here. You know why I play this? There are things I want to bring out from here. For people that are saying that no, we are not killed, only very few. From time to time anyway, some Igbos could be killed, some of our women could be raped. It doesn't matter. For you to understand how bad these people are, this lady was given her testimony, or what should I call her, report, about what happened. She was in a bus. This didn't happen. The lady is a journalist. You know, there's one mentality I see about in Nigeria. They don't see you as a human being. Rather, they look at your ego first, who you are. This lady thought that being a journalist will save her. Maybe, I don't know, but maybe, let me suppose, maybe, when they were killing IPOB in Aba, shooting them, maybe she might be one of the people that was saying, oh, it's IPOB, just kill them. Do you see the reason why you should fight evil, injustice? It doesn't matter where it is taking place and who is the victim. Because that evil, that injustice will grow into a monster and it will affect you tomorrow. Do you see the reason why our leader was defending even Boko Haram suspects while in Kuje prison? I will not cease to be talking about this, because this is who we are and who we should be. For people that are saying that no, there is calm in the land, do you know how if I go on, he said the police officers Some of them are from this SARS that we are so-called disbanded, and they sent them there. Now, a police woman was hitting a pregnant woman for nothing. She know her belly bulge. She's pregnant. The woman was complaining that, please, I want to go home. I'm tired. That's a pregnant woman. One police woman just enter inside, start boxing the woman, the lady, the pregnant lady on the stomach. That is it only you that is pregnant, that have been pregnant. I've been pregnant. Do you see the demons that we have in Nigeria, in our land? Do you see the reason why our leader organized this Eastern security outfit? Do you see that? Because this woman, he said, if I continue the clip, he said that till today, those people, they are still walking around. Nothing happened to no person to complain to. Because she was thinking that if she brought out her ID card as a journalist, I'm a journalist, it will save her. God Almighty. They don't see you as a human being. They see you as he's a politician. Okay, they respect you. They let you go because you're a politician. He's a journalist, they let you go. But once you are not all this, you're a hoodlum. Miscreants, kill him. Nigeria is killing us. Nigeria don't respect our lives. That is why we are digging out to bring out our natural identity, who we are. Do you think that in Biafra land, this kind of women will be molested by security officers? Do you see it possible? What is happening in Nigeria is genocide, secret one. You know, our people, she's reporting it because she has access to Facebook and all the social media. What about others? What about that pregnant woman? Maybe she don't even have smartphone. That is why we should put our national interest above our personal interest, because we get land first, we get our nation first, so that we as human beings, now individuals, we can suffice, we can advance, we can move on and live normal lives. Without getting our nation, you cannot live normal life in Nigeria, because Nigeria is an identity imposed on us from foreigners. The motive of the foreigners in instituting Nigeria, imposing it on us, is not for you to advance. It's not for you to advance. It's for them to exploit you, to kill you, to make sure that you remain backwards, to make sure that they use full and hegemony to deal with everybody. That is what is happening. But it's a pity that anybody that steps on, look at Owazirike. Now he's Owazirike. I knew when Owazirike, the Masop, they were performing wonders, even confronting the security men in the military. I heard about it that time. I wasn't a member, no way. But today, he said he has achieved now, because of his selfish interest now is above national interest. That is why black race are suffering. That is why we are suffering as a people. But if people can understand that, look, without you having a nation, an identity, you are nothing. It doesn't matter who you are, whether you are a billionaire, you are just like a bastard that doesn't know your father. It's the same thing. It is when you have your nation, it will be gidibam. Do you think that you carry Nigerian passport, a Japanese with a Japanese passport, do you think that they will accord you the same respect in another country? Come on, you are joking. You are joking. Where a Japanese pass, you yourself, maybe the Japanese will be shabby and short as they used to be. Shabby, short, maybe it can be shabby, it doesn't matter. You and him now, maybe you are in Morocco, for example, you landed in a neutral country. Once you present your Nigerian passport, you'll be kept aside as a criminal has come. A Japanese, even they will be begging him to enter. Don't worry. How many you want to stay? How many months? He said, no, I just want to stay 1 week. They said, no, we have many places. You can even stay for 3 months, no problem. They'll be begging him because they know that his nation is healthy, the body is healthy, and he will be proud. But you, maybe even you personally, you have money than that person, but they don't care because your body is rotten, your nation is rotten. Therefore, the cells in the body becomes useless. They smell. That is how it is. So that is why all of us should join hands together in order to make this our quest a reality. Forget about the shenanigans. Forget about those that are working for foreigners. Forget about the political class that put their interest, selfish interests above our national interests. After they will do one thing or the other, they say, once it comes to election, they still loot money, do anything to stifle, to make sure that the people dwindle. That is why people are running away from our land, because you cannot see your level in our land. Therefore, you have to go outside where there is policy for everybody that can work hard, that can do anything to survive as far as you have the brain to do it. But in Nigeria, you have the brain, they will kill you. How many people have Nigerian police and military have Nigerian forces killed? How many do they kill every month? People that can be something. Look at, have we forgotten about, what is this, Izog, Engineer Izog? Have we forgotten about him? How he died somebody that never succeeded, I should say, because he died with his invention. He invented a vehicle that if it is in another country, I'm telling you before God and man, by now almost every family in that country will be having a car, very cheap car that doesn't have to go on petrol. It doesn't use, as the thing is moving by itself, the engine is powering itself. So you continue driving it. It could be driven for 50 to 100 years. More than 80% of the parts are built locally, sourced locally. But Nigeria destroyed it. All these people, they will not tell you all these things. These people that tell you that, now why? Because they are killing our people in the north. That is why, I have reached a memorandum of understanding with Shetima, with the northerners, so that they will not kill us. And they ends it. Now everybody goes, what about your invention? What about you as a human being? Your capacity? Do they understand that, look, we Biafrans, comparing us to the Fulani, we are just like jet fighter, even rockets that is trying to, somebody that has bicycle rider is trying to compete. Let us, draw the rocket back so that we roll the rocket instead of firing it. We roll the rocket so that it will be going the same level with the bicycle. That is number one injustice for that matter. They subdued our creativity. They made sure that we become, our people, our new generations now enter into cultism. People become pastors now like water. That is what they are pushing us back to the dark ages. That is the grand agenda. You don't know. You think that what we are doing, you think that it is something only physical. Our leader understood this, where we are heading to. We are heading into abyss, into perdition with Nigeria. This name Nigeria, we are heading into abyss. Our political elites, they don't care because they are okay. They send their children to overseas universities, to overseas schools. They have the money. They can do anything. That is not their problem. So you can suffer and die. That is not your problem. That is not their problems. Do you see the reason why you should support this Eastern security outfit? Because we need to start from the base. And the base is to giving our people sense of security. Security, like this lady that complained, that was crying. No person is hearing her cry. No person. She have nowhere to complain to. Even she came out, what of others? After she said that if I did been, imagine that I'm a man, that they would have taken me, dragged me into and even killed me. Do you know how many of our boys every day they kill just for nothing? Just for nothing. Do you understand that? Nigeria is killing us. We need to prioritize, put our national interests above our private personal interests. And that is, in that way we can succeed. And that is what we are doing. Let me tell you one thing. That what our leader have instituted, it is there to stay. It is there to stay. Eastern Security Outfit. Some people are calling it Southeastern Security Outfit. It is not that. It is Eastern Security Outfit. The unification of our people is the priority. Because, you know, I said it, I preached it yesterday about the visions. Divide and conquer. That is one weapon that the Fulani have used. It's a very potent one. Do you know why the Fulani are afraid of Mazi and Ipob? Because they know that we are restoring things right from grassroots. We come from the grassroots. We are, you know, our unity is their nightmare. Our unity is their nightmare. Why the Fulani? They are trying to form, they are trying to do their, what do you call it? Fulani phone in West Africa or in Africa in general. That Fulani is their nationality. They don't care about the nationality various imposed in countries by the Europeans. Do you see how smart politically they are? Whereas they are imposing you to be Nigerian, be a good Nigerian. You know what they are going to tell? They tell our so-called political governors in the south, in the east, both south and southeast. Are you a good Nigerian? If you're good, show yourself as a good Nigerian. Do you support Nnamdi Kanu? Be a good Nigerian. For how long are you going to be a good Nigerian? Now they will bring military in our land. But do you know that they kidnapped more than 600 students, boys in Katsina? No, you don't know. How many cars? We said it yesterday. How many cars or Marco Polo buses that can carry these people? Just imagine. No military. They didn't send military there. Another news. There is another news in Niger State. They kidnapped how many? Armed thugs attacked security meeting in Kaduna. Okay, that one is okay, or is there too? Up to 100 of them attacked where they are while they are doing their meeting. Gunmen kidnapped 22 in Niger State. All these places, they are not sending operatives. But IGP orders immediate deployment of SWAT operatives to Southeast. Who is deceiving you here? And you see our people, they are using our people, Igbos, Southeasterners, Southerners, in order to fight their own people. That is what Gowon said. He said, did I know this? Had I been that I understood the Igbos? When he talk about Igbos, he talk about Biafrans, because that is what they call every Biafran Igbo. Whether you are from Ejo, whether you are from Bibio, whether you are from Igala, they call everybody Igbos. It's true. He said, had it been I understand these people, the Biafrans, I wouldn't have spent this huge sum of money to buy weapons to fight, to people dying. I will just give this money to few of them, few Igbos, few Biafrans, and they will do the dirty job for me, and they will do it better. And that is what they are going to do now. You see all of them coming up. Wazirika have surfaced. Number one, gone for hire, mercenary. That is who they are. Filthy, I call them filthy human beings. I don't care about their money. They are smelling filthy human beings. When they are there, only they are powerful fight to be used to fight against their own people. They are the people giving even the Fulani the ideas, the way to conquer us. That is who they are. Look at the governors, all of them. This lady that are crying in social media is a journalist. Is learned. That is why he is able to come on social media. What of others? What of thousands of others every blessed day that cannot come out in order to talk? They die silently. Many of them are disfigures. That pregnant woman, do you know what? Maybe she will die. Maybe she can have abortion. And the highest thing they will do, they will go there now and start praying. Oh God, they'll carry her to church. Oh God Almighty, people are perishing because of lack of knowledge. This is time. I'm telling you, if we miss this time, it comes, our leader, this gift from God, the divine gift, comes once in a million years. I'm telling you. It's just like when they are doing NSAS protests. Our leader was there. He was encouraging them. People, we know that. And he said, if you fail, it's not going to be good. And eventually they failed. And today, after they say, 7th, we are going to start. You don't give, I said it, you don't give rendezvous for revolution. Any person that tell you, we are going to start revolution tomorrow, he's just trying to achieve one other thing or the other. That is not true. Revolution starts spontaneously. It's a spontaneous reaction to one injustice being meted out to a citizen. That is how revolution starts. You don't give a rendezvous, you don't give appointment. Okay, next month, in the 2nd of next month, that you are joking. You are joking. Where is the answer second wave? Oh, 7th. Oh, 7th. Because people don't understand what it means to be a citizen of a good nation. People don't understand that. When you are a citizen of a healthy nation, now you rejoice. That is why people lay their lives in order to build a viable, vibrant nation. And that is what we are doing. And we are going no more backwards. The Eastern Security Outfit has come to stay. Whether you yab from here till tomorrow is not important. We are ready to lay our lives. Do they know how many millions of people, even outside, abroad, living abroad, that is ready to do one thing or the other? They don't think that this is 1967 to 1970. We are living in a world today that anything can happen anywhere. I'm telling you. So it is high time for each and every one of you hearing my voice, Biafrans, in order to rise up and support spontaneously what our leader have instituted, what he has instituted. We should give kudos to whom kudos is due. Because once we build a healthy nation, you will see the whole cells, the whole bodies, everybody will be healthy. You will be proud of your country, of your nation. Who is proud of Nigeria? Nobody. All these things they are processing, they are patriotism, this and that. These are criminals. I think the other day, if I can bring it out, there is one Fulani man they caught, is it in Kenya, with almost $1 million in cash. In Kenya. Is it Kenya or either Kenya or Ethiopia? Transiting, they are going to Dubai. These are people that will preach to you how they love Nigeria, how Nigeria is, but they are criminals, looting everywhere dry. Listen, we should come out as one man in order to sponsor, in order to support what our leader is doing. It doesn't matter whether, don't say I'm not an IPOB member, this and that. What he's doing, we are trying to restore back our nation that we should be proud of. That we are going, our generations coming will be proud of this nation. The way people are proud of America, the American citizens are proud of America. People that built America, they are all gone. Do you understand? So what I'm telling you now, what I'm telling you now is this, that it is high time for us to jettison selfishness. It is high time for us to jettison ignorance and embrace light. This is where I'm going to stop so far. This is where I'm going to stop. But before that, I will go on few minutes break. I will go on few minutes break before I will open my lines. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA service coming to you through Radio Biafra London. Before I will open my line officially, I will bring in Mazi, okay, have some reports with our correspondents in Obibo. Mazi, are you there? Can you hear me? Mazi, okay, can you hear me? Let me bring him in. Okay, please, our call line. Please call on WhatsApp. Hold the line. I will bring you in. Let me pick this call. Mazi, okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, Mazi, good evening from here.
Welcome to the program.
Good evening.
Yes, I can.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, okay, please go on quick so that
hold on.
You are on air. Go on.
Johnathan, can you hear me?
I am hearing you. The whole world is listening. Please go on.
Hello, Mazi, Johnathan. Can you hear me?
I am hearing you. The whole world.
Okay, good evening from here. I remain okay for the no see you. I hear from Mark.
Mazi, caller on WhatsApp. Please let me announce the lines. I mean, before I continue, our call line. Our call line. Can you hear me now, Mazi? Okay, can you hear me?
We are here. You can now.
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Mazi, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Mazi, Johnathan, can you hear me?
We are.
In our reporter from Obibo, he has some update to give us from Obibo. Please, our reporter from Obibo, are you there? Good evening from here.
Yeah, I'm here. Good evening from here as well.
Yeah, good evening, my beloved brother. You are on to Radio Biafra, being anchored by Mazi, Johnathan, Chinedu. Please, the platform is yours. I will go on mute now. Tell us whatever you have for us from Obibo.
Good evening, Mazi from here.
Go on, my brother. Go on, go on.
Just speak up. Go on. Speak up. Little.
Yeah. Good evening, the good people of the world. I am Mazi Enyinnea by name. Honestly, I don't really know where to start from because the thing was terrible. By the favor of the Almighty, I survived the issue of NSAS protest because I happen to be live in all the activities. That fateful day, the 20th of October, that the protest started, was among the youth in the protest because we all came forward for a better government. Because of the situation we are in, personally, I am not happy about it. So I take my time to be part of the protest. And in my own capacity as a media person, I also took videos and pictures of what happened, both voice recording and all the rest.
Okay, I don't know what happened. The line went off. But our direct line is +1 213 328 6224. I repeat, +1 213 328 6224. Our WhatsApp line is +61 405 142 547. I repeat, +61 405 142 547. I have somebody on WhatsApp. Mazi, welcome to the program. Call on WhatsApp. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Welcome to the program. Please start by telling us your name and where you're calling from. Yes.
Yes, Mazi Johnathan. My name is Mazi Chiwakweze. I'm calling from the city of Toronto, Canada. Mazi, the assurance you have is that as long as you're on air every evening, the whole world is listening. And I want to thank Chukwokika Biama for the gift of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And I thank Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, for accepting this honorable task to replace this generation from the shackles of condemnation and slavery. Mazi, there are two submissions I want to make today. I want to make a submission, and it's a matter of reiteration on what I have said before on your program.
Okay. Okay, please hold on. I'll come to you. Hold on. Somebody is speaking. I'll come to you.
Basically, because of what is happening, the little breeze that is blowing in this struggle at points in time. Every time I want to speak, I start with the fact that I am still very loyal to the leadership of Mazi under his command. So also is Ontario province in Canada. And I want to make this special appeal to everybody who is an IPOB, especially the 7 principal officers, that we must make our stand known at this very point in time. In any capacity that you are serving in this struggle,
Go on, Mazi. Go on.
yes, like I said before, I want the principal officers, everybody to be able to reiterate their stand in this struggle. Because we are hearing a whole lot of issues that has to do with where people stand in this struggle. We are taking our stand to rescue Biafra under the leadership of Mazi, and following what has been happening in the previous weeks and days, we have come to discover that our own former deputy, we thought that we were setting up a station in order to air his opinion to the whole world, which that he can pass through the DOS. But after airing his own opinion, saying his own part of the story, I thought that he would have gone mute and hear from our leader, or hear from the people of Biafra. But what we have seen in Casualties is the go against of IPOB under the leadership of Marginalization. The same people that told us to do exactly what we are told to do are now telling us different stories. They have not come to speak the truth that they knew and did not speak when they were principal servants. When they were serving in this struggle, giving us command and control, and we were strictly obeying. Now they have got to realize that all what they have been doing since is deceit. That is why I have said it, and I'm continuing to say it in this struggle, that everybody must declare their stand. You cannot be serving IPOB under Mazi. Meanwhile, you are paying allegiance to Utemefo and his co. We want everybody to come out very, very clear so that we know how many we are and where we are standing. And as a matter of suggestion, I want to suggest to the DOS to make a policy statement concerning what is happening in this struggle. Everybody that is holding up to the IPOB that has changed his stand or some cold feet, what is happening right now should simply step aside. So we know everybody, it is very important. It is very important. We are in freedom fighting. We are not in open meeting, and we should know the stand of everybody. I am saying this, and I know why I'm saying it, and I believe that our leader and they are all listening. This struggle has taken a new turn. Believe me, when
by the name of God.
We are the children of Biafra. We are unstoppable. We are the children of Biafra. We are undeniable. Can't you see the handwriting of God in the wall? Can't you hear the sound of the marching of our foot? We are going home. They took our brothers and sisters, they put them in jail.
labor our men while we don't want to take care of them. So these two suggestions that I've made and these two concerns that I've listed out, I want the DOS and the leadership of IPOB to look into it, scrutinize it, and come out with the best possible decision on this whole issue. Mazi, I will stop here. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
My prayer for you is that whenever you speak, may you speak wisdom unto us. When we hear, may we not be only hearers, but also doers of the word. From Toronto, Canada, this is for me. I love Biafra. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mazi. You're welcome. Mazi, okay. Are you there? Can you hear me? Please, you continue. Please.
Please. Hello, Mazi, go on. The platform is yours now. Mazi, go on. Continue. Or you start afresh.
Right. Okay, let me start afresh. My name is Mazi.
His network is very bad.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's too bad.
It's the network. It's the network.
This is why we are fighting.
That's it. Mazi, okay, can you hear me now, right?
Yeah, I'm hearing you loud and clear.
Okay.
Everywhere, your system is very okay.
Yeah, no, I restarted my phone before you weren't hearing me, so I have to restart the phone. It's gone, so I don't know.
Let me bring, see if I can bring him back.
Okay, when you get back to, you let me know, so that we can continue.
Yeah, let me see.
Okay.
The network is bad.
Okay. Caller on what's up? Your name? No. What is happening? I picked the call and it's cut. It's from the zoo. Our lines are open. You can call us on our direct line. You can also call us on our WhatsApp lines, which are.
Mazi is back. He's back now.
Okay, Mazi, can you go on, please? Can you go on?
Yeah, Mazi, go on, because your network is bad, please.
Okay, I have a very good network over here. Let me proceed. I am Mazi Eyinniabayem. I reside in Obibo. I happen to be one of the people that are took place in October. On that very day, to be honest with you, what I saw that day was something very terrible. Actually, the protest started very peaceful. We moved all the way from Obibo roundabout down to Express, where we were addressed by the officer in charge of an report, where he addressed us in the place of the DPO, because he said that the DPO was not around. So he addressed us, also encouraging us to carry on with which we did. From there we moved on to Oil Mill Junction, where we sang our song.
Our mothers every day. They are killing us in number. They want to stop our.
Okay, let me go straight to
there now.
People, but all of a sudden on that same Tuesday, being 20th of October, I was at the express there till around after 10, because we were at the express there, people were chanting songs, people were cooking and all the rest of them. I left there after 10. So around between 12 1 o'clock, I received a call after hearing some gunshots that police people and combined team came and attacked the people there. So with the cause of that, the people scattered and that leads the youth into running for safety. So at the end of it, the next day when I went to that place, I noticed that a lot of things has gone wrong. But the point of it is that within that space of 2 days that it had happened, Wednesday in particular, after the speech of Governor Wike of Rivers State, blaming the protests on IPOB, which believe that it was Nigerian youth that was championing the protest, and it was like a nationwide protest. Blaming it on Nigerian youth caused no blame, and the way military came into fire on the peaceful protest, which led so many loss of fire. I was able to survive at the level of the Almighty, because before me there are so many people with me. Some sustained injury. Some of them died instantly. On that very 22nd, if I'm not mistaken, at Ovibo Express in particular, 3 young men before me were shot down. 1 died a few minutes later. 2 were taken to hospital, and the problem continued to the extent, even as I speak to you now, many of us in Obo have left Obo for safety, because since then they have been looking for people that they think that is responsible for the protest, because we tagged it on youth, and because of that the military have saved a lot of life. Over there with the place called Roundabout in Obibo, the military went there within Abreba quarter, Afram Road, Hafia quarter. They spread bullets on both young and old. By the cited or by the effort of some persons that enabled us to pass through there, we counted no less than 180 dead bodies. That even up now their bones are still there. But within then the military presence was there, scaring people not to come across. It was just by the effort of some of them that know personally, that led to be able to see what will happen there under pretense massacre. My brother, it was not an easy thing. There in Adam Road, a lot of dead bodies. A young man was shot dead at that have a supermarket. Just that they identify him as a knife.
Your network is gone. I don't know, it's showing reconnecting.
Not 300 dead bodies was counted.
Mazi, can you go on, please? Go on.
Yeah. So in our own investigation, we counted no less than 300 dead bodies, both the ones within Afram Road, Roundabout, that were no less than 180. We were not talking about the ones that have been that floated in Imo River.
These are men, women, or only men, or women, children, everybody.
Men and women, but men and women, young men, but majority of them are young men. Women are also included. As this young lady that is not enough to 20 years, that participated in the protest that was shot dead. They shot her just within the neck at roundabout. I saw the girl. She fell down and died instantly. A very fair, plumpy young girl. That was how they lost the life of a young lady. Even to an extent, an ambulance carrying a dead body to deposit in on that roundabout. The army people descended on the ambulance man, burnt the vehicle with the dead body, and in fact, it was something I've never experienced in my entire life. And the worst part of it is, even as I speak to you now, they are still adopting our people. They are still arresting our people on daily basis. And the worst part, when they arrest, you don't even know when they are taken into. Some of them, we don't know their destination even as we speak. They're alive, we don't even know. A lot of buildings have been destroyed in this event of destroying worshiping centers. There is a worshiping center in the road we call Timber Road, leading to Express, number 11 Timber. Army people went there and burnt down that very building. The videos are on air. We sent the videos, we shared the video, the pictures, they're on air. An assembly known as a royal family, they burnt down that particular building. Up to now, the place is still burnt. I went there yesterday, I see that the place is still in that very way. Destroyed both the building and the stores that is in front of that very place. They arrested the worshippers there. And up to now, we don't know their whereabouts. They stopped there, they went the way to Obolo, where there is a working center there. They also destroyed that very place. So, 4 of the worshippers there, which up to today, we don't even know their whereabouts. The same thing they went to in Ipob. They destroyed the worshiping center, and most of these worship even others on the majorly start worshiping centers as the cause of this problem. They went to Ipob in a KRCs. They destroyed the worship centers there. They went to Ipob, they did the same. They went to Obama, they did the same. Even our members in that very place, that is the same way they have been adopting them. You just should have managed to escape. And
let me ask you, what do you mean is worshiping centers? Specifically, it's what? Is churches or synagogues or mosques?
Synagogue, about worshiping center.
Okay.
About worshiping center. That is the major places that they are destroying. Sabbath in particular, no any other church apart from Sabbath worshiping centers. Some of them they call it synagogue, some they call it as the case may be, but it's all Sabbath worshiping centers.
Okay.
So even in a place before Obi Boranda, but there is a street called Chasibe, linking to People's Street. There's a building there, they went there and burned down the entire building, a new building that people are living, both children, young and old. To the extent that a baby died in that building. They burnt the baby with the building. All in the watchful eye of Governor Wike by his order. These people are killing our people on daily basis in a very painful manner without committing any crime, which I know that defense or self-determination is even enshrined in Nigerian constitution, even in international law is being enshrined. We are permitted to do so. So I wonder why such wickedness is happening here, and everybody seems to keep silent over it. Everybody seems to act, it doesn't matter. To climb it up, in all that they did, it is as if it's not enough. They have brought in a group of people who classified them off back. what these other people are doing now is even worse than SARS himself. It's as if they take away SARS and bring people that is worse than SARS. They go on with Casualties and this pump action rifle. Today, in my own notice, what I saw by Omaba Road, a young man was highly molested, tortured by these called Ospak people. There are 4 of them in number, descending on a single young man. So when I passed and I saw the thing, I was touched. I parked by the side, come closer to what happened. So seeing the way the thing was going, I tried to video the event, but seeing the reaction I was seeing, I see it was not safe. So I shut down the video, I came closer. The young man was saying, it's a family matter, it's a family matter, I didn't do anything, no, this matter is in police, so it's a family matter. This husband, they are beating this young man as if he has committed a criminal act. So out of pity, I gently approached the husband people and told them, if he has committed any crime, why not gently take him to the law enforcement agent or your office where you look into the matter than beating him up in this way? What eventually if he dies? One of them replied, if he die and go, and life continues. I was like, wow. Just about 2 weeks now, in a street in Obibo called Shea Road, the hostile people went there and arrested 2 of IRM members. One of them is known by Emeka Onokansi, and the other one, the name has escaped from me.
Send the number.
There. And all these things are spearheaded by the direction of the local government chairman known by Girard, and also the youth president they call Ifani. Somebody, the name of the son has, but his name is Ifai. So he's the one directing all this illegal adoption and torture of our people through this group they call Ospak. And if you look at these people, their appearance, their activities is nothing less than to qualify them as cultist people, and that is the way they behave. Some of them, they smoke, and you see them in their mood, they become so furious that human being is nothing to them. So I want to use this opportunity to call upon the well-meaning people in the world to intervene in the situation of Obibo. Obibo, if you come in Obibo now, people have run away. Obibo is scanty. You can even count people living in Obibo now. If not that Obibo is a well-populated place, I don't think that you will be able to see people now. So the situation in Obibo, even as I'm talking to you now, is very, very bad. I myself reporting, I don't stay regularly in the place. I normally come and go, especially in the night. I try to sleep in very safe place because of the situation, because I do my business there. So the situation is not funny. And counting what happened in this NSAS protest at this very time, my brother, from our own investigation, is not less than 400 people, if I'm not mistaken. It's not less than, it's over. I don't really know. There are numerous of them that I can't even remember vividly now. A lot of them. A few days ago, they went to high tension and adopted 2 of them. IPOB member. Their main target is IPOB member. I begin to ask, what have IPOB done to committed against government? Who are killed in this very manner? If they have committed any crime, why not take them to the court? Which court has the final decision over anyone that have committed any crime? But their crime is just that they protested. They joined the protest. Not that IPOB was people championing it, because I remember vividly when Mazi and Kalu made a statement that IPOB is yet to join the protest. IPOB have not even joined the protest, and all these things are happening. So I don't really know the crime that IPOB have committed, that its member has been slaughtered, arrested, molested, tortured on daily basis. I still want to use this opportunity to call upon the world to come to our rescue. We are in a very deep mess here. The question now is, who is the next? No one can freely go about his normal business. Everybody is in fear. Before it comes around 7 o'clock now, 7 p.m., everybody is running home. As I'm talking to you now, everywhere is silent. No vehicle moves on the road. As if, I don't really understand it. So the situation is too bad. Are we talking about the people that the so-called soldiers missing bullets killed? Because when they are raining their bullet on us, as if they are in a full-blown war. Sometimes they come with their helos of 64 of them. The other day I counted 64. They line up, so they are shooting politically on the air. I think there is a full-blown war. Who is under siege? We are not safe, people. We need intervention of the world. We need intervention of well-meaning people all over the world to come to our rescue. We are not safe here. And please, Governor Yesu Wike should call to order, and he should be held accountable for every killing that took place in people. Because I remember vividly that this protest is a nationwide protest. It didn't only happen in people. It happened in several things. I also remember such an incident took place was in Lekki, Lagos, where the governor also invited the army, and they did almost the same thing. But Ibo massacre is as if nobody's talking about it. When I listen to radio, so people own is going underground as if nothing happened. My brother is so pathetic. We really need intervention. We really need accountability for our people that died. Our families today, their wives, their children are suffering. Some of them, their parents are in pain, just that their children participated in the nationwide protest. My brother, so is 2015 from 10. From 10.
Indigenous people of Biafra. So how does it separate these people? Because all of us are indigenous. How does he separate? This is the question I'm asking myself every day. How does he know that this is IPOB? What do you mean by IPOB? This is indigenous people here determining everybody. And those people that these people you mentioned, Ifa and Co. Is this not Biafran name or say Igbo name? Are they Fulanis?
Yes, the problem here, or the answer to the question, is that these people are working with, will I say, informants. The people that they have arrested already, they torture them to the extent that they begin to call the people that they know that they are IPOB members. We all are Biafrans, but not everybody is into the agitation. Some people act as if it doesn't concern them. So those that is in the agitation are the people that they are targeting. That is just it. So, and Wike has given order to free out members and wipe them out. So that is the pattern he is using. Sometimes they wear their uniform, their informants, they begin to turn to the residents and the people, and that is how they go. So, but the own conclusion, not just IPOB alone, Wike is targeting the Biafrans or the Igbos in Igbo in particular. And I don't know what Igbos have done to him. He's targeting the Igbos. And why I am saying about this is that the same thing he is doing to Igbo is almost the same thing he is doing at Igbo, where people are their special business. Finally, he have succeeded in taking them away and destroying the place, a place that the people built with their hard-earned money. He didn't make any provision for them. So he has been targeting the Igbos. And I can remember vividly the set of Igbo people and also the people who helped him to take the position where he is the governor of Rivers State. Now in town, in turn, he is now paying the people back with evil. And for this, I say, he shall serve him. We say we never leave.
The tangle of our security outfit that's coming. Mazi Johnathan, over to you, my brother. I remain okay for us. If you have something to tell him,
he will suffer till he die.
You can ask.
That is the mission here.
You know, there is nothing. What I'm saying there is, when he says targeting Igbos, the indigenous population there, from there, they are Igbos. So. There is nothing to add anyway. So thank you very much, my brother. Thank you for the information.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
My brother, good night from here. Thank you for giving all this update.
Thank you.
From time to time, we'll be meeting, okay? Thank you.
Thank you.
And keep the photograph, videos, and everything, okay? You know what to do.
If you have videos and photos,
yeah, we have been posting it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we have been doing that. We have been posting many of them online.
Thank you.
Yeah, so many of them are in our platforms, and there are so many of the information which I can now have like escaped my memory because this just come as a sudden to me. I am really upset about it.
Yeah, Mazi, please take a record of this Jewish synagogue is one. We need the record. Very important, all of them, and the videos. Very, very important. It's Jewish synagogue. Killing people.
Yeah.
Okay, good night from here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Caller on WhatsApp, thank you for holding on. Your name and where you're calling from. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, my brother, Johnathan Chinedu.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you. My name is Mr. Shukodi. I'm calling all the way from Switzerland. So, my contribution this night is I just want to thank our leader Mazi and the for what he has done on 12th of this month for the Biafran security men. Since that day I saw them, I'm very, very, very high encouraging. Although from day one, since I heard our leader for first time to today, I have 100% hope and encouragement that Biafra will be restored. With our leader, my mind is not shaking, because if you listen to our leader and the way he's doing his things, you will know that he is God sent. He is not somebody that comes for his personal position or pocket, his personal interest. He is a messenger of God. So I thank God Almighty for giving somebody like our leader to us for Biafran restoration. And I also pray for him to encourage our leader more and more through wisdom and the other things he needed until Biafra is restored. So another thing I want to say is there is somebody who called here before that is gossiping and crying, saying that those who is with you, this man should make themselves either they follow this man or they follow Ipob, this and that. I think we have settled this thing over and over here in Radio Biafra, that if somebody is in a bus or a train that is carrying millions of people heading to somewhere, and somebody just jump out, the person who feel not to be going anymore jump out, it doesn't mean that the train will stop. The train has to be going where it's going. So these people who is coming on this our radio be gossiping, crying, The more they are doing that things is encouraging this so-called Ushomafo and discouraging other people. So I don't know. For me, those kind of people, if they see somebody who they want to talk to, why not let them go to the person and talk to the person, or look for the person number and call the person and warn the person. Even if they want to fire the person, let them go and fire the person for talking to Ushomafo. It's not the person we call the radio that the whole world is listening. I begin to cry that they are following Ushomafo. Fool, nobody is following Ushomafo. If you go to Ushomafo page now, just read what they wrote there. If 100 people wrote, and those 100 people, they are against you, nobody is writing anything good against you, about you. Even if the people who is calling him is just harassing him, cursing him, nobody is talking anything good about. Nobody is following him. I don't know how some people will call here and begin to cry here, begin to talk gossiping. If I'm the handler of this radio, if somebody just call this radio and mention any one of them, I will call the person off. Let the person go and fight them. I don't know anywhere. Some people say their brother say that you should afford this. They will come and call here and begin to shout that the brother say that this and that. This is not good for this radio, please. This is what I want to contribute this night.
Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you and God bless you. Thank you.
And you too. Thank you very much. We must continue. You see, the wickedness, the inhumanity of our own so-called people. You see that the enemies we have are our so-called politicians. These are the enemies, the number one enemies. Let me pick this call. Caller on direct line. Your name and where you're calling from. Welcome to the program.
Good evening.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, my name is Sirimen Chika from Odingaba. I'm calling from the Republic of Cotonou, precisely, former Dahomey. I'm calling from Cotonou right now. Mazi, telling like these people, you know, they're easy. And I'm one of Biafra land. Making sure keep all of you alive for us. With the last day, all of us are marching to Biafra land and celebrate. Mazi, that's what I want to just say this evening. You see, coming to the issue of the police the journalists in our head, in my side, that was just saying, that was just narrating what happened to him, to her, being the so-called Nigerian terrorist armen, that those evil police terrorist armen in my area. Those, some of them are maybe those people who might have been saying that it does not concern me. Whatever happens, it doesn't matter. I'm a good patriotic one Nigerian. But today, because it has affected her, that is why now she can now lament. But this is what has been passing through for many donkey years. Even many people who don't have access to speak or to interview to Facebook, even though they have been killing all around, nobody knows. But today, it can now be her own turn. That's why I've been telling some of people, those who claim that they have money, they are making money. It doesn't concern them, whatever we are doing, whatever have been traveling from one country to another, to see that we are safe from the hand of the evil government. But our people, some of them who claim that they are rich, it doesn't concern them. They are comfortable in their zone, in their home. They are making money, building mansions, making money, thinking that everything is all about money. But after making that money, you have no home, you have no country to be proud of. If they ask you where do you come from, you become ashamed because you don't know that as you are ashamed of yourself to declare where you came from. You are ashamed of yourself because you failed not to do the right thing at the right time. When people were fighting hard to make sure that we restore our land, this is making money, doesn't concern you. At times you are in Lagos, you are in Abuja, you are in overseas, where another man suffer and build, it does not concern you. But one day you return back home, as you are coming back home, Fulani will wait you, herdsmen will wait you, bandits will wait you with their guns. And they will even take your wife in front of your front, you cannot do anything. That's why Madida is fighting hard to make sure that we restore our land back, that we have dignity and respect. Now, coming to what is happening in Nobibo, I said it yesterday. The reason why they are being killed by these Fulani terrorists and henchmen and their police and army is because of the evil, criminal, political beggars we have in our land. These are the people that give the Fulanis the authority to kill us, both their Fulani henchmen and their police forces and their army. Because I think that these people supported my leader from the one and face whatever they are doing, and they allow my leader to do what he's doing, because my leader did not ask them to come and help him in order to achieve that. No, stand what is right and speak up, leave the rest for me to do. But they see that their selfish interest is more important than their people's life. That was why they go to turn around and start sabotaging what America is doing. The only man who has come to save us from the hands of the enemy. But our people in our land have connived with the enemies to fight against the enemy because of selfish interest. They presented their selfish interest first of all, and the West, and that's what they are chasing. Because the Fulani understand that these people love money, and they have now thrown the money away for them to start struggling who first of all grab the money, who first of all grab the position. Because if you want to kill a fowl, a chicken, just bring that corn and throw that corn away. You see thousands of chickens running out to go and pick that corn. Some of them will be fighting to each other in order to select that corn more than the other one. If you don't fighting because of that small corn, and if you want to kill any of them, you grab them that particular time and kill them, because that corn is what that drag them out, and they will have to chase away the corn, so eat the corn and you kill them. So our people are the main major problem we have in our land, these criminals in our land. They are the real major problem we have in our land, because the enemy cannot come from far away from Senegal and come into our farmland and start raping a woman, literally them without the effort of without the help of the evil political beggars in our land. And some their supporters who they are paying money, and some criminal national rulers in our land, and some political men of God in our land also.
Thank you, Mazi.
These are working together. They are working together with the Fulanis to unite our people because of their selfish interest. I don't know. Thank God for my leader by bringing this security. And any man from Biafra land, if you like, be my brother, be my sister, coming out in television to try to yard their mouth in order to say what my leader has set up, or he has to support. We will chase you, and we must get you, and the land of Biafra will destroy you. This time around, you will not go to Lagos, because Yorubas have never come out and condemned their people. Yorubas have never come out and condemned their people.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, Mazi, good night. Yeah, I'm calling up from Colonialism. I feel very sick from what you're doing about Mazi.
Bye. Thank you. Bye. Thank you. We must continue. Caller on WhatsApp, your name and where you're calling from. Welcome to the program.
Mazi, good evening from here.
Welcome to the program, Mazi.
Thank you, and good evening to Biafrans, friends of Biafrans and lovers of freedom. My name is Most Favor Nimo. I come from Newu province, Biafran land, and I'm calling from Kingdom of Netherlands. Mazi, I thank you for your analysis this evening, and also to my leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the Great, the rock of my own time. Chukwuabiama will keep on to strengthening him, and all the faithful IPOBs and Biafrans who are working hard for our nation Biafran to be restored. Every way, in all sides of that coin, both on the front side of the coin and the back side of the coin, we are all in almighty mess, in a very big mess. And this is what our leader has long foreseen. He saw this years before now, and that's why he set up, he called us, we heard his voice, he's been preaching, and we are following. Now in the north, they are saying that Boko Haram and herdsmen and bandits are ravaging life and killing them. Then in the eastern, what is happening there? There is no Boko Haram and maybe no Fulani herdsmen to measure the quantum they are doing in the north, but that same number or that same life lost in the north is also the same thing happening in the east, using the governors and the same Fulani headsmen in police and military uniform. So the difference is this: in the north, bandit and Boko Haram are killing the villagers, but in the east, the governors and the police and the people in uniform and governors, those in political office and the police, they are the one taking same life that is being taken in the north. If you, according to the statistics they release, the number of people SARS harassed and killed last year, Anambra was highest, I think either Anambra or Imo.
It's Imo State.
Thank you. Imo State. Now you see the figure, you will now ask yourself, this figure of number, this figure of people, this number of people killed by SARS, doesn't it worth measuring with what Boko Haram has done in the north? So whichever way the whole thing is, Zoo is programmed to kill us all. That is just the way it is. There is no other way it is. If not, they just programmed it that this is just for doom, destruction. In the north, they are killing. In here, Wazirika and that stupid idiot should not come and tell us that Fulanis are not doing anything in the east. This thing now, Wike is doing has it. In fact, just God will help us. This Biafran in our own time. Look at what they did to what's his name? Omale and the team in Uganda. Uganda is in East Africa, which means that Nigerians, before they go to Uganda, they need a visa. And now, before they get the visa, the purpose of their coming will be as in they will make people. They will see why they are coming. If you want it, they grant them visa. Now, Omale and the team, they are going for concert, and the Ugandan government grant them visa. They pass through immigration. Now they are in their show, and the Uganda police came and arrest them. Today I was seeing the video how they were handcuffed in a court, that they are holding a concert and they are breaking the COVID-19 protocols. That's 5 days ago. The president of Uganda hold campaign, a rally over millions of people were in a crowd. Now these same guys came and they gave them visa. They came and hold their concert yesterday, and today they were all handcuffed like criminals appearing in Uganda court. This is what Nigeria means. But when you play your art, it's about time that all of us put our effort, put our resources and our time together. Let's break this stupid evil pit, evil shit that Britain created, so we can be safe for once and live like humans. Mazi, Ndewo, thank you for giving me the time.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We must continue. Caller on direct line, your name and where you're calling from. Welcome to the program. Mazi, can you hear me? Caller on direct line.
Yes, Mazi, I can hear you loud and clear.
Welcome to the program.
Mazi, good evening, and God bless you. My name is Mazi, my man Ugo Onyejaka. I am the national PRO of IPOB here in United States of America. I reside here precisely in Washington, D.C., but I am from Amibo in Olo. Amibo is the home of the tiger, and Amibo is the home of King Jaja. Mazi, I thank you so much, and I thank Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for this time. Mazi, I am so happy and so delighted, for the initiative that, our Supreme Leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, all his wisdom and the tenacity in the restoration of Biafra, and the ES network, that is the Eastern Security Network, that he just started. I want to use this opportunity to talk to the youth, and this is the Biafran youth in particular. I want to tell them, believe me, that this is their chance. There has never been a time in the history of this zoo that you have this type of chance. Even our parents, the ones that are still alive and the ones that are gone, they did not have the opportunity that you have. And that opportunity you have is having somebody like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is the only opportunity that can come once in a lifetime. And it is left for you to take this opportunity that God has given to you. This opportunity of having a leader, somebody that is trusted, somebody that has been tried and trusted, somebody that you can just stand with and then you will not have any fear. somebody that has a lot of wisdom, this is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is an opportunity for you to follow him. Forget about the politics. The politics that you are seeing now is that, just a policy that was intentionally put there in order just to subjugate you. Leave politics alone. Forget about fear. Fear can never take you anywhere. This is an opportunity for you to emancipate yourself. Emancipate yourself from this tyranny, from this calculated strategy of subjugation that the British and then the Fulani people have, taken to, in order just to subdue you. God, in this time, brought out Nnamdi Kanu to be the leader. So it is good for you, being the youth of the contraction called Nigeria, the youth, not even the youth of Nigeria, but the youth of the Biafra land. Because it is the Biafra, it is a place that God bless you. God bless you with all the things on the earth that can make you to have a good life. Your land is so fertile. It is the envy of the whole world. You have there's nothing you do not have in your land. But what life do you have? Your people that are enjoying your land are the people that, the Western people and the Fulani people. The reason why the Fulani have decided they have to take their land by force is because of what they are gaining from it. The reason why the British and then the Western country refuse, just to leave your land is because of what the land is producing for them. So you are the one that God has blessed with this thing, and there is nothing to show for it. It's an opportunity that Nnamdi Kanu has created. God brought Nnamdi Kanu now so that you can be able to take over something that belongs to you. All the politicians who are working, they are working for themselves. Every other person, whatever they are doing in that land, they are doing it for themselves. But it is you that is an endangered species. You are in danger in every way, every aspect of life. There is no war in Nigeria, but you are killed as if there is a war that is going on. You do not know, you wake up in the morning, you do not know whether if you can come to your home or not, if you will die on the street. You are an endangered species. You are the youth, the Biafran youth. Believe me, if you don't take this opportunity, then you know that believe your destiny and even all your family and everything is going to be wiped out. Because these people that have found out the gold in your land, the oil in your land, and the gas in your land, they will never let go. They can never let go if you don't open your eye and follow Nnamdi Kanu and then try to emancipate yourself. So I am calling upon you. Your mother has been raped. Your sister has been raped. All your family has been uprooted. You have been subjugated. You have been oppressed. Everything has done to you. You went to university and then you don't have anything to give for it. You finish your university, even if you study medicine, then you come out in keke that you're going to drive. But still, you are at a place that everybody is dying to come and occupy. And then you are the youth of Nigeria. That is the youth of Biafran youth. This is this security outfit that Nnamdi Kanu have created. You have to do everything to be a volunteer. You have to be a volunteer because Nigeria is gone. Believe me, this is not. You don't have to fear about Nigeria again. You don't have to fear anybody. You don't have to fear the military because the military don't even have a commander. And nobody is commanding the military. The military, whatever they are doing it on themselves. Whoever they shot, then they are shooting it because they are the ones that are taking the order and doing it. It's not that they have a commander that is giving them the order. Then you don't have the head of state. Buhari is gone already. The people who are ruling Nigeria now are few, very few people. Believe me, very few people. And these people are the Fulanis. They are few with the governors and the politicians that you have around you. And it is the money from your land that they are using just to, do the affairs of their thing and then build everything that they are doing. Look at what Wike did. Wike did not get this order from the Buhari. Wike did this order. Wike take it upon himself to bring the military, to bring the Fulanis, not even the military, because there is no military man in his right of mind that will kill a civilian that is not a threat to him. No military will do that. There is no reasonable police person that will kill a civilian that doesn't have a gun or is not a threat to him. They will never do that. But these are the people that we can recruited. These are the Fulanis that want to come and occupy your land. Then we can went and have a deal with them to come and intentionally exterminate all the youth. That is the youth of Biafra. That is what Wicked did. And Wicked thought that when he do it, then because of his political interest, and that will be the end. Wicked do not know that after the tunnel there is light. Wicked do not know that when there is darkness, the light will come. Wicked do not know that the status of limitation for him will soon come. Wicked do not know that he will going to live as a governor and one day he become a civilian. Wicked never know it. Wicked did not think about his children and all the people, his family. He did not think about that. Wicked only thought about himself because Wicked is so selfish. But believe me, Wicked will give an account of everything that he did. For all the people that Wicked has made to be orphans, for all the people that Wicked has made to be widows, for all the head of household that Wicked have made to be poor because of that, Wicked will forever just give an account of that. And again, the same thing is happening in Abakaliki, that is David Umahi. You can do your politics. We are not against you doing the politics like every other person is doing the politics. But when you are doing your politics and you intentionally decided just to come and estimate the Biafra, just kill our people, commit a genocide against us. This is the same genocide that was committed between 1967 and 1970. The Biafra youth are still in danger species. Biafra youth are killed. Now they are not only killed by Fulani, they are killed by our own people, our own family. These are the people that are killing us in that thing. Go and look at Yorubas. They are doing their politics, and there has nobody that is killing the Yorubas. Go and look at the Fulanis. They are doing their politics, and the Fulani youths are just going over there. And they go and look at even the middle belt. No, they are not killing their own. But it is in this Biafra land that the politicians who can do their politics, there has never been a time that Ipob told them, oh, don't do politics. Nobody has told them that they should not do their politics. But the only thing we want them to do your politics and leave us alone. Leave us alone because we have been wronged. Leave us alone because we have been marginalized. Leave us alone because there has never been anything that has not been done to us. We did not do anything to warrant this. Our children are in danger. Our family is in danger. Our land is in danger. And then it thinks that it is a politics as usual. God forbid that it will be a politics as usual. I am urging you, the Biafra youth, you are just fighting now in order to safeguard, to be free from this subjugation. You are fighting for your family. You are fighting for your sister that will be raped. You are fighting for your mother that will be raped. You are fighting for your own land that is being occupied. That is what you are fighting. You are fighting because there are blockade every day. They post all the police and the military service people are in your land. They are stopping your car. They are searching you. If you do anything, they call you a cultist and then they will kill you. You are fighting is an opportunity for you to fight. If you don't join in Mazi, you know that whatever has happened to you, you are the cause of it. So I am calling upon you. Please have it come and join this security outfit, and then support us in whatever we do, so that we can be able just to live the life that God has created us to live. That is all that we are asking. Mazi, thank you. I am so sorry. God bless you. Continue doing the good job. We are with you.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Caller on WhatsApp, your name and where you're calling from. Welcome to the program. Caller.
My name is Chinedu. I'm calling you from Morocco. Mazi Johnathan. Chinedu, all hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. Ipob is one family. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a patient dog. We are in the right time. This man have wait for those southeastern governors to do something as Oduduwa done to their people. Shows the governors show to their people love. They are innocent of rampaging of Fulani herdsmen. The form of Motegu. For how long we have been waiting for this right time, now we are. Now to show you that these governors of these eastern regions are the perpetrators. They are the ones. Number one enemies. They are the number one enemies against the people. In the House of Assembly, they will caucus with the king. They now bring the Fulani people. Now I want to ask the whole world, is it Fulani people, kill IPOB in Umpo? The answer is no. Is it Fulani people go to Afaribek? The answer is no. Is it Fulani people killing people in Obibu? The answer is no. Is it Fulani people killing people in Imo State? The answer is no. Even though they are Fulani killing, it is the same these governors bring them in. So I urge all our brothers for this struggle, especially these volunteer men. We know where we are going. I know that these governors will be the first victim to fall because their mind is not there. They believe their way is the same time to remain forever. But everybody you ask in the road, do you love what the killing of Fulani in our city? They say no. Do you love the destroying of Fulani on our farm? They say no. But these governors are the ones that are telling the people, telling the Nigerian government on behalf of these people, closing our mouth like fool. But I thank God. I urge everybody, this is the time. We will never miss any of them anywhere they run. We need to hold them. Both the retired governors, both the one that is in the power, all of them must answer this killing in our land, including the IPOB, including the anything concerning Biafra these people kill. Both all of them will answer it. We should not look face. This is our own. No. The killing data, the killing Enugu. Please, we need to do something behalf of these governors first. Abridi na abamad ibu abridi wo anebuza before ya mi akwatu eni shishi before ya mi ombro. That is it, my brother. Keep it on. One heart. We stand strong and fight these governors to the last. Nobody else will get our from the so-called Nigeria. They are the one Nigeria you see. These people we call our governors.
Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you, brother. God bless you.
And you too. Thank you very much. Mazi, okay. So now over to you, please. Can you hear me, Mazi?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay.
I remain okay for news.
Yeah. As quick as possible.
Yeah, Max. Yeah, I came to announce to our people about our radio FM on Afibo and the environs. It went about 30 kilometers. It extends to some part of Akwa Ibom, some part of Calabar, and some part of Iguacha. Our people should tune into 102.1 Afibo and the environs. This is the announcement I came to make. Now tomorrow we continue, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay, foreign.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Caller on WhatsApp, your name and where you're calling from. Welcome to the program.
Mazi, good evening. From here.
Welcome.
I'm Mazi Chikodi. I'm calling from Hong Kong. And I'm from the Biafra scene now. Imo province. Mazi. The last caller before, was it okay that last caller before, okay. I think Olugoge Mekonimbiba Wakoina Radio. Obona Pakugo Kuchoro deviate from our main core objectives. The moderator Agboyoku, Siagas Leva. Obona talk or got way down. I thought way off. Like 1 hour is it a finale that he killed people in the answer is no. Is it finale that kill people in our nature? The answer is no. Is it finale that kill people in Maybe? The answer is no. Why our people come to an international radio is making do on the couldn't do was no broken die. Is it not all these things you may by all positive by proxy, all positive even now? To be probable, often I really the answer is no. Often I really make it. So, you have put as you only a kuru, snow, broke, definitely, you could snow, broke, nada. Why not we become? Why not we? Mazi,
let me say something here, please. No, listen. Because what you try to avoid, you are the person that is bringing it, even making it more worse. He made a point. The point he's making is that is our people. You said it. Fulani by proxy. Who are the proxy? That is the proxy. Oh, that is what he made. All he mean. That is what he made. I understand him.
I understood what he meant.
Mazi, if you can make your point, please. This is international radio. You cannot come and make your point. Leave the remaining. Just make your point. Okay.
My point is that the Funalis are the people killing.
Exactly.
They are the people that kill
they can kill by proxy.
You should not come to nobody should come to the river and think that Fulani are not the people killing.
No.
Whichever way you want to place it. So Fulani are the people that kill.
You are trying to correct something. You are trying to correct something, and you are falling. You are guilty. Do you know why? You are saying that it is the moderator, but even you don't listen to the moderator. That is a problem. Do you see it?
No.
Listen, please listen. I have the microphone. Listen to me. Another person, but you are even falling more guilty of this. You know how the thing is. More, I kept quiet. I understand what he means. Maybe you don't understand it, and you said it that Fulani they are killing by proxy. Proxy is. These are our people. Why do they allow themselves to be proxies? That is logic. So
I understand.
It's okay. Make your point, please. Make your point. It's okay. Don't go there again, please. Don't go there.
What I'm saying is that I have never meant that you, the moderator, is no.
Mazi, let us make another thing, please. There are other people that are calling. Okay.
But it's
You see one thing with our people, some of our people, we come to correct things after we become worse. That is an indiscipline. You know. So please let us. That is why I say, if Biafra comes, heads will fall, because this our indiscipline. We will brittle it by force. Let people not think that Biafra will come and everything will be rosy. Heads will fall because our people, we show indiscipline all the time. That is it. I don't care who you are or who this and that. We should be disciplined to a cause. Once you hear one thing and say, okay, let us go to that. And please, I don't want somebody to call again and refer to this. Make your point and let us move forward. Please. Caller on WhatsApp. Your name and where you're calling from. Welcome to the program. Caller on WhatsApp. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp. I pick your call. Are you hearing me? Can you? No, you cannot. Caller on WhatsApp, your name and where you're calling from. Welcome to the program.
Good evening.
Welcome to the program, Mazi.
Hello. My name is Chukwu Emmanuel. I'm a native of Ishiago, Ebonyi State, Biafra land. I greet my leader, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, for a time like this. Ndị Igbo sị na okwu a na-ekwu ekwu dị ka omeji wụ ama mmadụ ole nwere ihe a na-akpọ omeji n'ala Igbo gị kọchaa ji gị bịa mgbe ị ga-arụ ya gị gwunyecha osisi ga-abịa tinye nke ga-eji jiri nwayọọ umeji ahụ pulite elu ga-ejiri nwayọọ kụọ ya n'elu gosie ụzọ ebe ọ ga-esi rịa n'osisi ebe ọ ga-anọ. Okwu dị ka omeji a na-akụ ya akụ hazie ya nhazi dịka ihe a nwanne anyị nwoke akụ okwu last kwuru.
Mazi, please. Mazi, please.
Ọ dị mkpa.
Mazi, please make all your points. Mazi Chukwu na ihe m na-ekwu.
Ihe m na-ekwu ọ na-adị maka ahazi ihe ahazi. That is truth.
Mazi na ihe m na-ekwu.
Ala m ihe kwuru m na-ekwu nke m na-ekwu na-asị ihe
whole subject of our matter today, please.
Okwu ahụ adịghị mma ka anyị akwụkwara ebe ahụ. Gbasara ihe what's happening in Igbo land is terrible. It's it's a terrible situation. A group of people that sold themselves for money. That is in Nigeria. It is quite unfortunate that we find ourselves in a situation of this type of people that value money more than themselves. The thing is this: when somebody is doing something today, this year, 2020, I think today is 14th of December, they cannot think maybe in 5 years, in 10 years, in 20 years, what is going to be the outcome of something that we are doing. Until our people try to understand that whatever you are doing today, what is going to be the outcome after 20 years, maybe you have been alive or you have died and go. If we try to understand that type of pattern of whatever we are doing, then we will understand where we are going. Our people need today, money today. And what is going to happen to them or their children is not what they are after. It is very, very bad. Nnamdi Azikiwe, I must to say this. If Nnamdi Azikiwe knows what is going to happen after he have died, he will not do what he did to Igbo land. The same thing to Awolowo. But up to today, people who have heard what Azikiwe and Awolowo have done and the result that have come out after they have died and go, and they still following the same pattern, going the same way, it is very, very unfortunate. Nevertheless, we can see what is going on. Uche Mefo have come and have gone, and people trying to defend what is not to defend. If you listen very careful to this tape the Reverend Father played, you can never listen to Uche Mefo and their group. No human being can do it. This Reverend Father is 61 years according to step. The woman is 63 years. That woman is a mother to Uche Mefo, but that woman is 63 years. Another person is 65 years. Apart from their position, Uchemefo neglected those people. A woman kneel down how many times pleading for Uchemefo to revise for where he's going. Uchemefo still insists that he has passed that stage. What type of stage Uchemefo pass? Is it by going school? By educated? It's all the whole time that Uchemefo was in Radio Biafra. What can you give any tangible story or history that Uchemefo has opened his mouth and played it to people to listen and to learn from it? Because I'm a regular listener to Radio Biafra all the way for over 4-5 years now. Uchemefo have no story to tell. It's only that he hold that steering when our leader was kidnapped in Lagos until our leader come back. Is that the reason that Uchemefo cannot respect that woman, 63 years? He cannot reverend the Reverend Father, 61 years. Cannot respect the other one, 65 years. Now he has come out. That tape, God made that tape to teach people. If you are hearing me, that God made that tape to come out from that Reverend Father to let everybody knows that Uchemefo has made up in his mind to do whatever he did, and there's no need for anybody to listen to Uchemefo. Uchemefo is a saboteur, and God has removed him from the struggle. Anybody defending Uchemefo and Obidio Ben is the same people, is the same of their gang. No human being can go and talk to still is defending Uchemefo. Uchemefo is a saboteur inside the POP, and God has removed him. Let me stop here today. Thank you very much. All hail Biafra.
Almost head Biafra. I think this is where I'm going to stop taking calls, please. Let me make my final remark. There is something we should try to always follow in our radio programs. Most of the times we should follow the topic, because what we are here to learn. We are here to make people understand. It is not only just for your voice to be heard. That is why, sometimes some people will think that all these regular callers, there is no way you can control it, because some of all these people, they can call you more than 100 times. Immediately you are, somebody is cutting their line, their call have entered. So you don't have any option than to pick it. That is the secret. And one thing I will advise our people, please, you are hearing my voice from everywhere. It's not obligatory that you must call every day. It's not obligatory. It's good, but it's not obligatory. If you are calling only just for your voice to be heard, because I used to notice some people, they don't care again what is being spoken, or what even the topic of the day. What they continue calling, making sure that they want to just speak. Speaking is good, but please let us continue following instructions and following the debate or the discussion of the day. Why I cut short of what the interaction that happened, as my dear brother said, this is an international radio being listened to by millions of people all around the world. First of all, we should be decent in our speech. Somebody that spoke, yes. If you don't listen very well, you can misunderstand what he said. Of which, some people, when you don't understand maybe the Igbo and the way, like this Mazi Chukwu said, when you speech should be, should be bridled, or speeches should be directed. He's right. He's right. What is being spoken, or was spoken by the other person, the caller, about the issue, he covered it with making adage, proverb. Because I wanted to say something, but when he covered it, I understand where he was going. Understandings are different. When he made the Igbo adage that okenonu gwara okenona ohia na ogirinu nangika. So we should understand things. That is the thing. When you come out, in order to inflate maybe what is not in the mindset of somebody, you yourself also, you are creating another nuisance to the public hearing the voice. So that when the moderator say, please, brother, let us stop, it's okay, you say, okay, as disciplined as we should be. So, okay, thank you very much. Okay, now you go to your subject point. It's not all that we must talk that thing in your mind. If you don't speak it, this is another character that is in us. All this why this platform is to correct us, our fallibilities, our mistakes. We think that it is right in our eyes, but publicly it is something that is very, very wrong. Sometimes even if you are right, you can be right, and after you become wrong, the way you act, you become wrong. You are right in the first place, but after now, the way you start acting, taking that you are right, now you become wrong. It's true, it's logic, it's logical. That is why when you are doing something, even if you are right, they tell you just keep quiet, keep calm, okay? As a civilized human being, you say, okay, I understand. Just as Mazi Chukwu did. But when you are being told, you are being guided, what you are complaining, you are falling on it. That is very, very, it's absurd, it's wrong. That is it. I don't like cutting phone on people. That is why I used to tell you, warn you, thank you very much. I used to watch time. Some people used to call, they want to take the whole time of everybody. I used to watch time. There are some people also, let me tell you, there are some speeches I will listen. We need to learn something, so I leave it for longer time. But when I see that you are speaking, sometimes there are some people, they continue, they start, once it comes to repetition, repeating what you have said, I'll tell you, thank you very much, and obediently you should understand and say, okay. There are people, many people, they are doing it now. Okay, once I say thank you, they'll start, okay, thank you very much. That is how it should be, because we are learning here. We know that we are learning in order to enter into a new country, our new nation. It should be in our characters too. We have many different characters and many ways of viewing something, but once it comes to public, there are ways to polish things and it will become good. Nevertheless, what we say about today, you can see the testimony of one of our brothers in Ipob. What I see in our people is something that is, sometimes it defies my understanding. Once our people are in position of power, mostly in the Nigerian politics, they can do they are ready to kill their brothers to do something. Do anything possible. Even if it means killing their brothers, destroying their livelihoods, that is not his problem. is something I cannot understand, I cannot fathom. It's in Biafrans. Because when we talk about politicians, it is ordinary people that make politicians, become politicians tomorrow. That is it. It is people who was Hope Uzodinma before. He was just ordinary 419. Who was Rocha Sokorocha before? He was just whether a businessman, anything. It's all just ordinary people. So it is the mentality of the people, majorly. And it is what we are trying to change here, to make people understand that you shouldn't kill your brothers. You shouldn't, in order to make sure that you satisfy a foreigner. It happened during slave trading. That is why we suffer most. Biafrans suffer most in slave trading, because they take it as a point of duty. Once, in order to be big, they kill their brother, they can capture their brother and sell it to foreigners. And this is one of the reasons that we are suffering. I must be honest with you. It brought costs right from slave trading. All this situation brought costs to us. Personally, that is my personal observation and conclusion. Because many of our people, one day I talked about there's one man that was a slave dealer. He's one out of many. His grandchild or great grandchild talked. He's a big people. Yes, they are big men. They are connected. But he said that his great grandfather was a slave dealer, selling his. Do you know how many people, how many families that particular family destroyed during slave trading? This is the one that come out. What of others? Our people, we should be careful of being used because of our selfishness. That is why I tell you, what we are suffering is because of our selfishness. It's true. The suffering that we are scattered everywhere, scavenging, being molested, everything, crying all the time, internally and externally. We are part of the problem. That is why we should be treating ourselves first. That is the truth. That is the truth. This selfishness, me, and me, and me, and me, my ego, me, oh, me, it provoked me. That's why now you destroy everybody. Because one person provoked you. What you think is provocation. That is a very bad primitive character. It's a primitive character. Because why? If we understand, we should know that our adage that say Igwebike, that is why today our nation is more important than you, me as an individual. Because if your nation is not good, you as an individual, be you who you are not good. That is how you are referred. That is why I say, if the body is dead or rotten, the cells are of no use again. And the cells are the components of the body. That is it. So the character we are exhibiting, look at Wiki. In order to serve as a vice president, he has to destroy his people. Just all of a sudden. People that help him. People that help him be in that position. he slapped everybody on the face. What about Rocha Sokorocha? Rocha Sokorocha went under the auspices of Abga, which everybody will, know that is Ojukwu that formed Abga. He went with the sentiment that he will protect the people. No, Biafra, oh, no problem. He went there and do work out to everybody and sell everybody to APC and brought out the real person who he is. Until when are we going to continue this primitive? This is a very primitive character. And that is why we are suffering, bearing the brunt. But in everything we have a hope. Chukwuoke Abiyama brought Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Just watch what Wazirike was saying. When you look at him, you say, why are our people like this? Why? Why are our people like this? Because he is okay now, he has arrived. He forgot that even during his own time, Peter Obi massacred our people. Masop. Many were killed. What are these people? Which means for him they died in vain. Now he's okay. He built hotels everywhere, hostels, and he's okay. He's dining and whining with politicians. He's okay. Therefore, bring the people. He said all those our people should be even killed. Sometimes I look at some Igbo people. I look at them. I say, where do they come from? These people where do they come from? What type of heart do they used to give them? No matter the provocations from our people, because I know our people are difficult. You know, our leader is divine. I'm telling you. If not, our people are highly provocative. I'm telling you before God and man. Because everybody feels that he knows better. He knows better. He this and that. He all cares for himself, self, and self. With his ego. Any slightest thing, he will start showing you that how can it be like this? Are you feeding me? All these are primitive characters. But all these things, thank God, is being broken. It's being broken. We should learn from the past. The complicity of many of our great grandfathers during slave trading is still haunting us. I must be honest with you. It's still haunting us. During the Biafran war of genocide by the Nigeria, the sabotage against Ojukwu by our own people, because that is why we lost the war. It's not because of Nigeria power, this and that. We lost the war because of the sabotage against Ojukwu. Ojukwu suffered. Ojukwu suffered. There is somebody that was saying, I saw in social media, it was analyzing. They were asking, is Igbos are Igbos on course? That is a Burundi Igbo. And somebody said something which I also thought about. He said yes, he believed that Igbos are cursed. They are on course. That is why things are happening like this, and that is why we have this character. They asked him, how do you mean? He said, look, the way we troubled Ojukwu, who used his money, do everything, fought war, sabotaged by our people, by his own kinsmen, by our own people. Ndibo. Cajoled by him. He said he is not sure that Ojukwu went to exile, just laughing. He was bittered. And he know that Ojukwu prayed against our race. Nobody have ever asked him this before he died. That he know that Ojukwu might have cried for God against these people. Say, these people, they are not worth doing good for. And that cry, bitter cry, God used to hear it. Our people should be careful. We should be careful. These two, I too know. We don't know nothing. I don't see our people as we know. We don't know nothing. If we know anything, how can we be crying? Look at what is happening in Obibo. How can we be? People will say they don't know anything. If anything happened in Katsina, will police shoot one person? Have you ever had police shoot somebody in Katsina? Before you know it will ricochet. There will be riot everywhere in Sokoto, Bauchi, everywhere. Because these are people that know something. Sometimes I say, let us learn from our enemies. You see people dealing with people in Obibo. You see thousands gathering. No person wants to take chance. Our brother, even he has the courage to ask, please. Just like the same, he said there are 4 people. Four. I know. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know. God, I don't know whether I say how we are living like slaves. Something happened in Obibo. People were massacred. Even in other part of Iguacha, everybody was going as if nothing happened. In Enugu, in Bayelsa, it doesn't concern them. In Abia, it doesn't concern them. In Owerri, nowhere, it's not their problem. Everybody was doing as if nothing is happening, nothing happened. And our people were being killed. This is a very primitive character. I say very primitive character we have. People that have civilized political civilization is our enemies. Because civilization is being unified in unity. Whether it's imposed, forceful unity, or anyhow, it's unity to manifest by force of unity and say, look, this is not good. This, we cannot agree. That is another way of fighting injustice. What you perceive as injustice. You shouldn't be there. They are killing your fellow brother. You say, oh, he's Abba. Nandi Abba, kill them. They are always stubborn. They cannot do us here in Onitsha now because we are impregnable. And you keep quiet. They will finish slaughtering those in Abba. They will come to Onitsha. You can't do nothing. And you start shouting and crying and wailing. They will kill you. Nothing will happen. But when you fight evil, no matter where it is, when our people should learn about rising up spontaneously. Something is happening in a way. Bayelsa people will rise. Bayelsa, the whole of Bayelsa in Yanago, everybody will rise up and say, no, what is happening in Owerri is not acceptable. It will ricochet in Enugu, in Cross River, in rivers, Akwa Ibom, everywhere, on Afeto. That is the time you know that yes, these people, they will know. You see that secret, they will leave everybody alone. Because anytime somebody will talk, they say, hey, you don't bring fire. Even their commanders, those that order from above, will tell them, do not cause wahala, please. Do not touch anybody because you know what happened before. If you touch somebody here, not only here in Obi, but that we have problem. The problem will spread everywhere in the east. That is the time everybody will have peace because we united we stand. But this individualistic behavior, which is in our character, which we exhibit every blessed day in our statements, we are selfish. Somebody cannot be talking, even if he's right. You tell him, oh, okay, let's go. It's okay. He will keep quiet. He want to talk and make sure that he is right. My goodness me. We should change. Change starts from me. That is APC. The only APC mantra that is right. Change starts from me. Because the way we are heading. If our leader, there was a time he said, if not Chuko Kabiama sending at this message, he will leave everybody and we everybody now turn to everybody anywhere you are, you go buy a small piece of land where you'll be buried. That's it. But thank God for him. Because in everything, Chuko Kabiama love us. That is the reason. But we should change in our all these little things, characters, all these little every time. We should not only be feeling right in our own eyes. That is selfishness. Oh, I am right, so I must do that. I must say I am right. It's not always like that. Once it comes to unity of purpose or nationhood or community, you have to go low. That you're right. Sometimes when you see that you're right, others don't see it as right, you just keep quiet. That's okay. I'm sorry. That is civilized character. That is what they call civilized character, and that is what we are teaching our people to be behaving like that. Because these are our characters of I too sabi. One, characters of selfishness. Ego in everything we are doing. That is something that God punishes generations with. always been powerful against our own people. Look at the Fulani headsmen. The atrocities they committed and continue committing. Their political class never one day sentence them or say they are this or they are terrorists. Never. There's something our Senator Abaribe, when he was interviewed by what is the name of this guy? You know, there's something he said. He said anything, you know, the way we our situation, Igbos, our situation, you call it Ibo, but Biafrans, our situation in Nigeria. He said anything we do. There's a place he said, you know, we cannot do now because anything we do, if others do something now, we do our own. Something that others even do more worse than our. But once we do, it becomes another thing. They will term it another thing. And my question there is, why should it be termed another thing? And why should we care? Always caring in order to do it the way they want us to do it. That is slavery. That is slavery. And you know all these things, and you people are there in politics. How are you trying to change this? No, you are there, you as a governor, as a politician, you are receiving salaries, you just go there and talk. And after you go back and laugh and say, money will flow to you. When you see people that are trying to change the status quo, trying to, you know, make change, to impose change in our lives, because we are the people suffering this. You as a politician, you don't suffer it because you go with a military convoy, you go with security, so you don't care. You don't care. Imagine it's your wife or your sister or your daughter that is pregnant and he was inside the ball. She was taken out of the ball, being hit in the on her stomach, pregnant stomach. Imagine, by a police officer, a woman police officer. He said the woman's name, the police officer, was described as Norma. It's an Igbo name. It's one of the things our brother said. It's an Igbo name. That is why any person, if you are being sent, whether you are an Igbo man in the military or in the police, to fight to kill your own brother in the name of your serving Nigeria, you are an enemy. You are an enemy direct. So that is all these things we should understand. Imagine that it is your sister or your wife that you receive the report that they tortured her, a pregnant person. How will you feel? But you cannot feel it. You do as if it doesn't matter because it doesn't affect you directly. The woman that was talking, it affected her directly. That is why she is now crying on Facebook. Maybe when she is working and she is a journalist. He said, I brought out my idea as a journalist. You know, she emphasized on that journalist. To make her, you know, these are higher people, so they should be spared. You don't know that when a monster charges, the monster you supported, he will consume you, swallow you. They don't care. He said he don't even care about my being. I'm a journalist. Oh, he said, no, who are you? What is journalism? They beat her. They beat her. They naked her for nothing. And somebody will be saying in our land that there is no everything is okay. No, now I'm okay. Now there are no more killing Igbos in the north. Anyway, sometimes it can happen. They can kill some few Igbos because Igbos are to be killed. Oh God Almighty! I don't know how. Sometimes in my private time, sometimes I think, how are we like this? What is going on in the brain? I used to just like Wazirika is. I used to imagine myself being in his brain, being in his shoe, and start wondering how. Okay, if I'm like him now, can I think like him? What makes him speak like this? Can I, okay, let me say, okay, I have all these hostess, I have this and that. Can I behave like him? If I will, what will make me to be like that? Be seeing things now in another way around. That is what sometimes I used to imagine it. I imagine, okay, this governor of Supreme Court governor of Imo State. I just put myself in his shoes. Say, okay, let me think like him. Now I'm him. Let me be thinking like him. What will make me to be thinking like that? To be inviting the military to come and kill my own people, where there is no war, just for me to have my destiny. Why can't I have another mind? Just thinking like him. Why can't I have another number 6? That these people are my people no matter what. Let me use number 6, even if with the Fulani, let me use number 6 to trick them, but in one way or the other, these people are my brothers. So, I continue imagining. I used to imagine all these things. Because I cannot see the reason in this world whereby you'll be killing your people. You'll be taxed by foreigners to be killing your people, and you'll be doing it even more than the foreigners themselves. Do you know in Asaba they have Emir of Asaba? They celebrated it. Let me read it a bit. Somebody send me. The photo is here. They celebrated, inaugurated the Emir of Asaba. They didn't say the Emir of Fulani in Asaba. They say the Emir of Asaba. For some people that we started, we have a Ezibo. HAUSA. We have Ezibo in Kano. They call it Ezibo. They didn't say Eze Kano or the king of Kano. No. People don't understand, the use of words. People don't. Our people are, they always are blinded. They don't see reason again. That is one of the fatalities we commit. This place, they say, let me read it a bit. Somebody that sent it, they say, the photos, the pictures are here where they are celebrating. This is the Asagba Palace in full capacity. During the occasion, the Asagba of Asaba, Obi Chike Edozie Professor, recognized the Emir of Asaba. Emir of Asaba, and also gave Mietiala a quarter in the capital city of Delta State. It will be recalled that this is something they have demanded from Olu of Ware, but he turned them down. But today the people of Asaba have been sold by their own king. People don't, people will stupidly or ignorantly be saying, but they have a Ezendibo in Kano. Yes. In Kasina in Sokoto, but listen to the name, they call it Ezendibo. That is the king of the Igbos in Kano. It's very clear. They didn't say king of Kano. They didn't say king of Daura. They say king of Igbos in Daura. Here had it been, they say emir of Fulani in Asaba. It is a different thing altogether. No problem. People don't understand the use of words, the use of statement. They don't understand. He say Emir of Asaba. God Almighty. People perish because of they lack wisdom. I'm telling you honestly. You are calling a foreigner Emir of your land. Don't you know that it will be situated like that? Once they say, okay, they will be working towards, is pronounced Emir of Asaba. If it is the Sarkin Fulani of Asaba, that is another thing altogether. Is the Emir of their community in Asaba. No. They say Emir of Asaba. Hey, our people, this money posts, you will die and leave all these things. Go to the the morgue, and you see people big and small. They no more they are no more responding to stimuli. They are no more beings. They are ordinary, just dead body corpses, cadaver. They are. They don't know the position they held before. Now, why are our people so much interested and fascinated with position and physical wealth, caring much less on our collective survival? That is what baffles me. You see what I read? You see, the hall is filled up with Fulanis. They didn't say Emir of Fulani in Asaba. They say Emir of Asaba is command. They have stamped it. Bam! You don't know what you have done. In the next few years, they are there. They say, we are Emir. They will be dragging. If they call traditional rulers, he will be there. You say, I'm Emir of Emir. And they will support him. Our people perish because they are, some of them are very primitive. I'm telling you. They are blinded always with what they can get now. That is why even our churches are filled up. Our people are everywhere in the church. Because they are just praying for miracle that will come now. Oh God, we need this week. It's your week. Everybody come. Oh, why? They full up. Always what they will get now. They don't care about legacies they leave. Legacy is nothing for them. Building something that maybe they might not have the opportunity to even, reap the benefit personally, directly. They don't know how to do it. Oh boy, that thing that they bring it, and that is why we are suffering, because most people are selfish. We are trying here in order to deliver our people from selfishness. It is too much. I am going to stop here. You have a rethink in what I'm saying. We should support what our leader have instituted, the Eastern Security Outfit. It is not Southeastern Security Outfit. Please stop distorting the name. It is Eastern Security Outfit. Before it was Eastern Nigeria. Before, car numbers will be East Central State, ECN. I could remember the car numbers. ECN, East Central State of Nigeria. Do you understand that? So stop calling little by little they will be changing this narrative by words without knowing. Oh, Southeast